Hi, I'm Ty Johnston. I'm our Dungeon Master tonight in our 5th edition game of Dungeons & Dragons. This game is brought to you by the letter F. And we are being sponsored by Bic Pencils, who is paying millions of dollars for this to be on YouTube. This Bic pencil is so old, I don't even know if they make these kind of pencils anymore.
Well, I'm glad I'm getting all that money and you guys aren't getting anything.
I know. That's the way it always works.
Canadians stealing all our good American jobs.
Yeah, but it's Canadian money, so it's worth what, like $350 or something like that?
Something like that. It's not much.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
it's like pesos.
Except worse.
Pesos? You get 1 million pesos? So you've got $5? I don't know. I don't know what a peso's worth anymore. I can kind of guesstimate on the Canadian dollars.
1 Mexican peso is worth 50 cents US.
That's not that bad, actually.
Not for historical, yeah.
Let's see. Where is...
$500,000. Nice.
Yeah, $500,000. I'm trying to look up my maps here. Not that I necessarily need them. Oh, why not? I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share of the world map. I don't know if anyone really needs it or not, but it's trying to work.
Ta-da!
Yay! Ta-da! And you guys are over here in the city of No Dice. On the bottom left, or near the bottom left. Up here in Tobyshire is where halflings live. The Verdancy is where elves live. Then we've got the Empire, which is just a whole mess. Then we've got dwarfs up here. And then way over here in the Isle of Dracus, we've got dragonborns and dragons. And Denzel. And actually, you guys...
most of the characters migrated there after their campaigns.
Yeah, that's probably after the last 2 campaigns. Yeah.
Actually, I think Granville still roams the world.
I know Shavola was busy here in the Knock Mountains fighting monsters at one time anyway, but that's been a few years ago now. And then Vareska, this is about a year after the last campaign. But since you're over here, there's not much connection. But I know Vareska is here transforming the Bone Desert.
Ooh.
So she's probably... It's still the Bone Desert, but she's getting a lot of help from the Empire. And
it has a lot more holes in it now.
Yeah, it has a lot more holes. There's probably more water there. Probably quite a bit more water. It's going to take a century or so to transform the whole desert, even with magic, but the work has begun. And actually, probably word of that will start... it's been a year later. It's such a big area, you can't really keep it a secret, at least not for long. So word has probably started leaking out that, hey, somebody's transforming the Bone Desert into, like, land. And most people are like, bullshit. There's no way you could do that. That wouldn't happen.
You actually believe that conspiracy theory? That they're going to try and transform the Bone Desert? That's just advertising. They're trying to make people move. They want to colonize it or something.
Yeah, they want people to move to the desert.
They're trying to kill us off.
You won't be laughing.
and actually the world would, or most people would have known this. It is a year, or a little more than a year, since a major battle took place in the Bone Desert between Imperial forces and the army of orcs. and the orcs got defeated, and a bunch of them basically went into slavery, for lack of a better word. But a few of them escaped and ran back north.
Indentured slavitude.
Well, the Empire just calls them political prisoners.
Well, see, is it slavery, or the difference between slavery and indentured servitude, or chattel slavery and indentured servitude, is whether or not your kids are also enslaved.
That's why I said
I guess-
indentured slavitude.
So I guess that's the question: is are the children that are born afterwards also enslaved?
Yes.
They're not set free. But there wouldn't have been a lot of children because most of those forces were male.
Well, what
Not-
I'm saying is that the children that were born while they're in indentured servitude.
Oh no! The Empire has a nice daycare program.
Perfect.
There's a huge influx of women having children with tusks.
And then putting them up for adoption. So we're
They're just
We're gonna-
everywhere.
No. The Empire has a very fine daycare program. It just happens to take place, out in fields and mines.
perfect. Excellent.
We're going on a field trip. Oh, back into the mine.
Again.
We're there every day.
And some few orcs actually, one way or another, did find freedom eventually. They, somehow or other had some money hidden away. Very, very rare, but a few. They basically bought their freedom. But
Freedom isn't free.
very few of them did that. Okay, but you guys are in the city of No Dice. Sullivan has basically been given a mission by the Temple of Hexter that he works for, and Moore sort of works for, at least temporarily anyway.
I work for Sullivan. Or I owe Sullivan a debt. But I allow them to use me. As long as I make some money.
Well, they're the ones who cast the spell that brought you back to life, not Sullivan. So they kind of look at it as you sort of owe them too. They're not going to fight you over it or anything, but I mean, unless you became an ass or something like that, then they would just give Sullivan orders to kill you.
That'd be fun.
God damn it. It basically comes down to who goes first.
Maybe.
I got a +1 to initiative. I don't know if that's going to work.
I have a +1 to initiative as well.
Ooh. So the question really comes down to who's going to use that bardic inspiration for their initiative roll.
Who's going to give it to them?
I will.
I
Godfrey
can.
will absolutely do it.
Yeah, but which one are you going to give it to?
One to each.
Works for me.
Oh, if we have a duel, yeah, I guess that works.
One to each.
So one day Mort
And then I would sell tickets.
and Sullivan are in the alley behind the temple having this conversation. Like, who do you think would win? Blah, blah, blah. And the priests overhear it and start putting down bets.
Oh, if we're going to actually do it, we don't need to do it in the alley. We can do it in Dusk Valley. Like, are fighting pits actually illegal in No Dice? I don't think so.
I
No,
don't think so.
no, they're not. There's not a whole lot that is illegal. And okay, let's see. Screwing with the mayor's office is illegal. And screwing with the mayor's office basically involves whatever any particular city guard says it is at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, work for them.
That's pretty much what's illegal.
Yeah, can I have that pizza? No, you have to pay for it. Are you messing with the mayor right now?
Well, kind of, because anything that sort of disrupts, the flow of money could be considered screwing with the mayor's office.
Yeah, suspicion there's something wrong with this pizza. We're gonna confiscate it. Whatever I shit out later, I'll return to you.
We're from the city's official food tester's office. We're gonna confiscate your pizza, and we're gonna charge you 20 gold for it.
Oh.
This pizza's cold. Make it 30 gold.
So I will go find, since Mort's kind of following me around, I'm going to go find Godfrey at the Stone Wizard, probably.
Yes. How many nights would have passed?
It's been about a week.
Okay. Oh shit! I didn't think it was going to be that.
Oh,
long.
well, if you want it to be less, it can be.
Sorry, if there was a week, I had stuff I wanted to do, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll make it a week. It's fine. So performance rolls for the.
Give me a performance roll. Just one.
Come on, goddammit. Stay on the fucking. There we go. 19 plus whatever it is that my fucking. I believe this stupid. Frigida. 19 makes it 26.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Wow. Okay, you have made in a week 69 gold.
60. Woohoo! Yeah.
At the Stone Wizard. Now, if you went to the Sleazy Slug, that would have been 69 copper.
Nope, 69 gold. That's where I want to be.
And Alex, give me a persuasion roll and one attack roll.
8 on persuasion.
And you can have advantage on the attack roll since Mort's with you.
Oh yeah, let's fuck him up. 23 on the attack roll.
Oh, wow.
Kick that ass.
Now, whether you want to split it or not, that's holy jeez. Okay, that'll be up to you. But you've also made 69 gold by a weird coincidental dice roll.
Nice.
Now, whether you want to split that with Mort or not, this week the priests were not tipping nearly as well, so you basically made most of that money either frightening or beating on anyone who came into the alleyway.
Yeah, this is our street.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, I'll split it up with them. I'll take 35. Mort can take 34.
All right.
Okay. And Tom, you were doing some stuff in the southern part of the city. No one has contacted you yet.
Okay.
However, what has Tom been doing for a week? Have you been performing, or?
Tom has been performing. He had probably spent only about 3 days performing for money. The rest of the time, probably at one of the better churches in town.
Unfortunately, probably the better church in town is probably the Temple of Hexter, which I don't think is where Tom would want to go.
I told you, buddy.
There is even a temple to Pelor, but it's small and run down, and is run by one old guy.
Yeah, well, then Tom would go to the Temple of Pelor.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a small one-room church, basically. You're from the South, you know what I'm talking about.
Great. Are they handing out poison and handling snakes?
They are not doing that.
No.
Not this week.
But there are temples in town who will do that if that's what you're into.
Yes.
Even the Temple of Hexter, they may not have snakes, but they probably have some poison around somewhere. And for enough money, they might. But Tom, give me a performance roll.
That'll be 22.
Okay. You performed 3 nights. You have made 24 gold.
All right.
The nicest. Let's see. I shouldn't say nicest, but the Stone Wizard is one of the nicer tavern inns in town. In a lot of ways, it is nicest. I mean, it's not real fancy, but it's a relatively safe place. At least until Sullivan and Mort show up.
Boom! What's up, bitches?
Sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave.
Alright, but I need to take my bard friend.
Okay. Who's the bard? Like 6 guys raise their hands.
Godfrey.
Okay. Oh, and in the week that has passed, there's been some crazy stuff that have gone on. A couple of minor officials have been assassinated. The jeweler or the gem cutter you guys sold a certain diamond to was found murdered. He was hanging upside down with his throat slit and his eyes gouged out, hanging in front of his shop. And the nights, especially in the Red Hand section part of town, have been a little more dangerous than usual of late. There have been more people disappearing than usual. There was one tenement area, a few buildings that caught fire. So the streets, especially at night, have been a little more tense of late. Something's going on. Not that you guys would know anything about any of that.
No, yeah, nothing.
Yep.
Nah. Anyways, Godfrey, I need some help.
Yes, what can I assist with?
One of my church is looking into a disappearance of one of their own, and I need someone who isn't me or Mort to help look into it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
What's the matter?
Every time I go with you guys, someone dies, my clothes get bloody, I have to clean them.
Yeah. Real shame about that.
And about
you know
that,
what city you're in, right?
I know, I'm trying to make a fresh start. There's been a lot of stuff in my past that I don't particularly want to discuss, but there's been a lot of blood, and I was certainly hoping that I could find some place where an enterprising person could make a quick gold or two, and I'm doing fairly well in that portion, but there's an awful lot of blood involved in making a quick gold or two.
yes, let's go to No Dice for a fresh start on life, says everyone.
Look,
No one ever.
I kind of understand what you're coming from, but at the same time, quick money is kind of what revolves around, what this entire city revolves around, and getting your hands dirty if you want that quick money.
And in through the front door of the tavern come 2 figures that you guys know well. It's Ruffle and Pringle. And they're talking together.
Oh, no.
Well,
and they appear happy.
Wow, if only Walken was here to rule them all. Actually, I'm gonna kind of like say hey to them.
Oh! They look around. Okay, Walken's not here, but we could
More
still
is.
we could still talk to you guys.
Yeah, you you know anything about one of my guys going missing? And I'll give
Sorry
him a
about
description of the priest.
I heard he went missing.
Yeah, goes to Dust Valley. You didn't happen to see how he went missing or
No,
where?
don't know that. Just heard he went to do some grocery shopping, basically, and didn't come back. My money's on he absconded with the temple money and ran away.
I really hope that isn't what he did. I mean, if he did, I guess 10 gold is worth his life.
That was Pringle. Ruffles is like, my money is on he fell into the wrong hands and is probably dead.
Well, that sucks.
But
Well, thanks
while
for the help.
But while we've got you here, that samples of kerf we got from the halflings up north, we passed a little bit of that out, and everybody loves it. So we've got an easy way to make a whole lot of money.
And you're looking for investors.
Well, two things. Initially, we're looking for investors. Just 100 gold. That's all. Just 100 gold. And that's just to test the waters. But we think if we can get 100 gold, we could turn around. It's going to take a month because one of us or both of us has to go back up north to get some more and then come back with it. But we think with 100 gold, we can turn around in a month and make 1,000 gold at least. On top of that, if that works really well, and we kind of expect it to do, we're hoping to set up, basically make a deal with the halflings so that we can have some regular business going on.
Yeah, you could potentially use a newly constructed no-name shop that recently opened up under somebody's name.
We,
You know what?
we had
That's
not
not
even thought of that.
That's not a terrible idea. That's not a terrible idea.
And
And
it could be somebody's fresh start that doesn't involve getting bloody.
That's true. That's true.
yeah. And you wouldn't even have to do it secretly. I mean, it's no dice.
Well,
Okay.
and we could simply turn it into a potion and put a
Well,
little bit of
Give it a new name, brand
put a
it
little-
out.
I like where you're thinking. A little bit of liquor, make it branded.
Well, most people usually snort it or smoke it, but I guess you can put it in a potion.
Make it
And you guys
instant.
chickened out and didn't try it, so you don't even know what it does yet.
I
took
saw
it.
Ruffles.
I just never
Yeah.
had any effect from it.
That's because you're weird.
Ideally, yes.
Yes.
All right. If we're going to make this final, I'm going to give 10
Hold
gold
on.
to...
Let me do an insight check it is no dice. So let's I roll an insight to make sure this guy isn't fucking.
I'm not
taking
really
me for a
worried. If we get double crossed, I know Mort will be able to find them.
Good point. That's a good point. Let me just. I want to do the insight roll anyway. It makes me feel better about myself. It's an 11. I believe everything they say.
No, they are totally scamming you. They're going to take your money and run. They're going to run off together as a couple
Together.
on 100 gold.
That makes sense. I believe them. I can see that.
I tell you what. Why don't we? I can lose 25 gold. Mort knows where to find this guy. if
No,
we
no,
each
hold
kick
on,
in,
hold on. I'm gonna go to the innkeeper. I know he wants me gone. I say 10 gold for a room for about 10 minutes.
Done.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
invite everyone up there.
okay.
And he literally has like an old-fashioned egg timer with sand in it, and he takes it out and sets it up on the bar.
Once we get inside, and I'll close the door behind us, I'm gonna fucking count out 400 gold and put it in front of them.
Holy shit. Swing.
Nice.
Okay, that's a lot of gold.
Right. So it means you should be able to get a lot, right?
Yeah, we hadn't planned on getting that much, but I think the halflings can do that. They had a ton of the stuff last time I was up north. You're
Great.
wanting us to get 400 gold worth?
Hell yeah. If
Okay,
it pays off like you say, we can all take a pretty nice cut.
that's true. Now, I'm being upfront with you here. I'm not trying to scam anything, but I am just letting you know I'm going to have to take a little bit of money out. You know, travel expenses, getting up there and back, food, donkeys.
Yeah, no, that's
Well,
fine.
hold on, but it would be just about the same as if you were to go and get 100 worth. You should be able to get easily 4 times as much.
That's true.
In fact, you should be able to, maybe get a bulk discount.
Maybe, possibly. I do know this, and this is a potential for even more money, but just not here. Apparently, this curse stuff has been declared illegal in the Empire. Yes.
Nice.
So, anything declared illegal in the Empire is suddenly going to be really pricey and really wanted.
Actually, that's perfect. If it's illegal, we get the Godfrey here to brand his new liquor or potions.
And then we
sell it
in the Empire.
Well, that's 2 or 3 weeks worth of travel just to get to the edge of the Empire, and I'd have to set up some.
Let's get this first part done.
Okay.
Before we start.
Okay,
But
we'll do that.
That's a hell of an idea, Sullivan.
I'll take the 400 gold, go buy as much kerf as I can, and then bring it back to the shop, and we're going to sell. You guys are going to sell it from there.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know what? Just so I can round out my gold more evenly, I just give them 21 gold to try to pay off the expenses.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now that the interesting stuff has been explained and done with,
Got a question.
Oh.
Do you know what the kerf is made out of?
do I care?
Well, if we can get the ingredients down here, who said we couldn't start a lab underneath the business?
That's a good point.
It's some kind of brown leafy plant.
I mean, we could get one of those elf dudes to grow that shit for us.
And they I can see if I can get some that's not been processed and bring it down here to see what happens.
Just need the seeds.
Yeah,
Well,
don't the green leaves have a druid or something? There's got to be some druids around here someplace.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they've got druids down in the green leaves. I don't really have any contacts down there.
We can make some.
That's a possibility. Okay, we're going to take this big thing of money and put it in this bag. And walk the streets of No Dice with it.
And hey, listen, if it's any consolation, I'm not like walking.
That is both good and scary at the same time.
I know.
I'm not like walking.
But you need more cowbell.
I need more jerky too.
Oh well.
So, Godfrey, you in?
Absolutely.
I'm in. I'll put it in.
All right. I know where Tom is now. I don't know if he wants to come, but he's at the Church of Palor. And then I'll open the door to leave.
Which Sullivan has probably never set foot in.
Well, I've probably been around the building, but
You probably have.
I don't go in it.
You've probably heard some of your priests talking about, should we send Sullivan over to burn that place down? Nah.
Not this week.
It's just one old priest. Yeah, burn it down. All the way down.
Well, my priesthood and my God have spoken.
Through a dog?
Yeah.
Nah, they're not going to bother with it. It's just the one little temple, an old guy, and like Sunday morning, only 3 people show up.
I'll give a dog a lit torch and just send it in there.
So you're going to go to the Temple of Palor.
I mean, I've been hearing buzz about it, and Tom's kind of seems to fit the bill.
And there'll be an old man out front with a staff leaning on it. He's got on what at one time were probably very nice white robes like 50 years ago, but now they're like almost threadbare, got holes in them where moths have been chewing and kind of dirty. And he sees you walking up. He's like, donation, young fine sir, for Temple of Palor?
No. I'm looking for Tom. You know, likes to juggle balls around. Very bright colored.
Tom likes to juggle balls around. I think it's the young man. Oh, yes, our new member.
Oh,
Yeah,
if he's calling Tom a young man, this dude must be ancient.
He's blind.
Oh, well.
You can tell by looking at his eyes. They're all gray and everything. He's like, and then again, depending on how old he is, everybody might be young to him. He's like, yes, by all means, go in. Sullivan, do you actually go in the church?
I'm just looking at him because now knowing that he's blind, it's like he doesn't even know who he's letting in this place. I'm gonna just say, yeah, I'll go in. I'll walk around him.
Okay. And there's a stone basin that's a font of holy water off to one side. When you walk in the door, it starts bubbling.
I was thinking about kicking it over.
I was going to take a drink. But...
It's nice, clear water.
I'll take a sip.
Okay.
Make a con saving throw.
I'm not evil, but...
I am. Oh, God.
And Tom can be there doing whatever Tom wants to do.
If there's any sick or injured in the church, I'll be helping them out. If not, I'll just be cleaning up around the church.
At the moment, the place is pretty much empty other than Sullivan and Mort just walked in the front door. And the holy water started bubbling when they did.
Yeah.
And you've never seen...
might want to get that checked out.
I already know why it happens, okay? Don't need to tell me.
Well, you're okay with it.
Look, I need a little extra help. And I know you're not a big fan of our church, but one of our acolytes has gone missing.
Well, I'm always willing to help.
Good to hear. I'm gonna look at the the church, more thoroughly.
It's sturdy, but it's definitely run down.
You're trying to clean this, huh?
Yeah, some might say it'd be easier to tear it down and start over, but I've got an affinity for old buildings.
Right. Anyways, the sooner the better.
Well,
It's no dice, so the faster we jump on this, the faster we can find them.
yeah. Well, then I guess we best be on our way.
And when you go out the doors, the holy water will stop bubbling. Once the Oathbreaker leaves.
So, I'm just going to tell the old man to take care.
Oh, thank you, my son. You're welcome here anytime.
I feel bad for the old guy, so I'm going to give him 5 gold.
Oh, thank you. I get to eat this week. Thank you very much.
I got some meat for you. I'll give him a piece of jerky.
Please don't eat that. Oh my god.
What's wrong with it? I like jerky.
What is it?
It's good quality meat.
What is it, Mort?
Meat?
What kind of meat?
Can you eat?
You know what, Tom? Why don't you have a slice too? Never mind.
I believe I may have already eaten. I wouldn't want to upset my delicate digestion.
Yeah.
Thank you for the meat and the 5 gold. He rubs a finger on it to make sure it's gold and not like copper or something. It's not that he doesn't. Yeah. It's not that he doesn't trust you. It's just it's no dice, So he's like, these feel like imperial copper gold. Oh well, thank you very much. Yeah, this blind old guy's not like a 19th level high priest of Palor.
Hit him once thinking I'd kill him, and then he just turns around and fucking divine words me. Just die outright. Oops.
That would almost be worth starting the campaign over again.
No. He's blind, so he can't actively target you. He would have to cast something like Spirit Guardians at 9th level.
He only
just
appears to be blind.
He's just running down the fucking road trying to find us, like, evil.
Let's see.
He's just listening for you to make a sound so he can run close and let the spirits tear you apart.
Meanwhile, he's just leaving a fucking swath of dead people. People are just immolating.
Well, if he was really a 19th level cleric, don't you think he could have done something about his blindness?
Like I
if
said,
you wanted to.
Actually,
to
not always.
Well, that's true.
Disabilities that are earned by natural means can't be regenerated or restored.
Well, but he could have called down some divine favors, maybe.
Oh yeah, he could use miracle to cure himself, or he could know a buddy to cast a wish. But short of that,
yeah,
he could pluck his eyeballs out, get that one item, Ratsu's eyeball. Of course, just like eye.
Then again, he could be just like a 1st level cleric.
Shot him.
And you knock him to the ground and he dies because he's an old man.
Yeah, that's when Palor's fucking avatar shows up.
Bitch.
That's why I didn't kill him. I'm scared.
My one faithful cleric in all this nasty, disgusting town, and you had to fuck with it.
Or
So that's
he could be an avatar of Palor.
Well, it could be Palor himself.
Oh.
But,
could be an elder fey god. Who knows?
It could be. But he will thank you, and he'll whatever the equivalent to crossing himself is in the Palor religion. It's sun god. He draws a circle or something. I don't know.
Yes, praise the sun.
it's a pentagram.
Symbol of power.
Thank you, my son. You are welcome anytime.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, look at Sullivan. I'll go back over and switch the meat with regular meat.
Yes, please. He's just
Sorry, Padre. That's a particular orcish flavor. He gives you regular cow. That's normal stuff. There you go.
That's my cousin. Well, thank you. He kind of sniffs the air. You seem to be a fine young strapping lad, and tall.
I do wash.
I
But thank you.
don't think that really helps with the fur.
No. I'm not saying you don't wash. You just have a distinctive smell about you.
Which anybody that's ever been around cows long enough knows that this exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Mort is smarter than most cows.
I am. I'm not a dumb Tom. I have average human
So-
intelligence.
That's not bad.
So basically, I'll take everyone down the main route that the acolyte usually goes,
Yeah.
and I'll start asking around. Like, hey, have you seen this guy? Usually comes by here.
Give me an investigation roll.
I'm not
Can I give him
investigating
advantage?
shit. Well, advantage might help.
Let's see.
Well, it helped a little bit. I got 11.
I have advantage on it. Nope, not bad.
Pork.
Pork. that's what the jerky is called. Orc pork.
Orc pork.
Yeah.
And it'll leave you oinking from the boinking.
Ooh. Well, okay, come on, computer. Let's see why computer's doing screwy stuff. Ah. Okay, so the trail is going to take you sort of in the marketplace, which is pretty much dead center of No Dice, in the open area to the southwest of Dusk Alley, basically. And it's daytime, so there's plenty of like tents, and these are mostly temporary stuff. There's not really like shop buildings here. It's like an open air market, pretty much. Or it's like a farmer's market, except I was getting ready to say there's probably not as much cheese and beer, but actually there probably is cheese and beer. And everybody give me or actually everyone but Tom give me a perception roll.
All right. I got a 16.
Ooh, I got a dirty 20.
I got a 4.
Well, Godfrey doesn't notice Jack, but Mort and Sullivan notice There is one little booth. It's actually a wood booth, but it's a very temporary thing. It looks like it's been made up of scrap wood. And there's a human there with a little glass bowl. And in this glass bowl is a little brown powder. And there's little tiny bags next to it. Like little leather bags.
I'll go over.
Oh, step right up, gentlemen. Step right up. We've got the finest quality kerf coming straight from Tobyshire, straight from the halflings themselves. Pure 100% kerf. Snort it, smoke it, drink it, plug it up your butt. Do whatever you want to do, and it will get you flying high.
Really?
Yeah, for hours.
Is Tom with us?
Yeah, he's around.
Looks like some good stuff. How much you selling it for?
10 gold pieces a bag.
How many bags are there?
On the countertop, you see 5 bags. Plus, he's got a bowl with a bunch of the stuff in it.
All right. How about we make a more proper exchange? And I'm gonna pull out 10 gold. And I'll say I'll buy one, but I need information.
Oh, very well. And he's holding a bag. He doesn't hand it to you, but he holds it up.
So I'm looking. I'll show him my holy symbol. I say I'm looking for one of my own, an acolyte who came in here, came through here a while ago. Do you know where he went?
There's usually one down here every few days buying some odds and ends and stuff. The last one was about 3 days ago. I saw him going over to a dairy tent, looked like buying some milk. But
All right.
no offense, I try not to pay too much attention to the comings and goings of those of your temple.
Smart move. And I'll put the 10 gold down for him.
Then he'll hand you a bag. Well, he grabs the gold, and then he'll hand you a little sack.
What's your name?
Elias.
The character? He shouldn't have done that.
Shouldn't have done what?
Told me his name. How do I spell that? Yeah, doesn't matter.
Alias.
Alias. Okay.
But how do you know he's telling you the truth?
Well, it doesn't matter.
I'll roll insight.
Yeah, I guess I could too. I only got 10 though.
What'd you get, Mort?
I got a 16.
Even with a 10, yeah, you're pretty sure, because his roll sucked. You're pretty sure he told you the truth.
All right, thanks for all the help.
You are welcome. Anytime. Don't snort all that at once.
And yeah, I'll go to the milk person.
It appears to be a woman. She is mostly human. There's maybe a little orc in there. She is burly, like an orc. She's fairly tall for a woman. She's about 5'9". but she probably is about 200 pounds, and most of it appears to be solid muscle.
Mm.
She's got
like my kind of lady.
She's got long blonde hair that's tied up in a tail. And she's got a tent, and there's actually a cow there.
Dang.
Fresh milk, gentlemen.
Hey, Tom, why don't you take this one?
Certainly.
Yeah.
My good lady, how much is a pint of your precious milk?
A pint? I'll let you have it for a couple of silvers. I'm sorry.
That's more. No.
Goddamn
not-
street dogs.
Yeah.
I apologize. My friend is a little
I hate those
overzealous.
fucking dogs. Don't apologize now.
Would you gentlemen also like a pint of milk? Mort, I'm not sure if you drink milk, but
Oh, I drink it right from the tap.
I don't think that's what she's offering.
The lady's like, normally I don't do that, but maybe for some extra gold, I might let you do that.
I wasn't talking about the cow.
Oh.
He was talking about the bull.
No,
Oh.
Godfrey, I will make you into a jerky.
A few more jokes like that, it'll be worth it.
Meanwhile, the cow's flashing her eyes at Mort. She winks at him.
Yeah, my horn just happens to hit you in the back of the head.
You might
All right,
fucking-
back on track, assholes.
We are looking for an associate that may have been here the other day and purchased some milk from you.
Lots of people purchase milk from me every day.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I mean, you're the only one here. So, I've got a little extra gold in my pocket. I'd like to maybe leave a few extra pieces with you. I've got, you said 2 silvers for the pint. So, let me go ahead and get 2 silvers and 5 gold for some information.
And I'll give you a
Okay.
hint, lady, and I'll pull up my holy symbol and put it on in front of her.
Oh. Yeah, one of your types comes down here every so often. A couple of times a week at least. Apparently your high priest likes his cream. Take that
Well,
however you want.
As I've heard about the Catholic Church before, I hear that's a thing.
Well, it is always a young boy who comes down to collect the cream.
You know, I want to say something, but I can't deny it.
Last one was here a few days ago.
Do you happen to know anybody else that he would have visited while he was here?
Well, let's see. Well, I was busy at the time, so I didn't see who he saw beforehand, but he did leave with Roach, now that I think about it.
Roach.
Roach, yeah, Roach is I'll just say Roach is a common street thief. I'll put it that way. Yeah.
Not a practicer of the finer arts, I take it.
He makes an appearance every now and then here, trying to steal an apple or a drink or whatever here in the market area from time to time, and usually he has to be run off or beaten. So he's not real good at what he does. But yeah, I'd forgotten all about it. But yeah, he was talking to Roach. I think they left together. I didn't really pay attention to where they went off to, but
yes. Sometimes it's not very wise to pay close attention to other people's doing.
I don't know. A little more gold might jog my memory, but I don't remember where they went off.
Hmm.
Well,
Can I
at this
try and-
point,
can I try
Tom
and
will
charm
make a bow and lay out his coins across the front of her stall.
How-
There's going to be 10 gold total and the 2 silver for the milk, and there'll be a flower laying across the last of the 5 gold.
More? You were going to do something?
Nah.
See how this goes?
Well, I have this thing. I can use this stone rune, and I can try and charm her. So DC 12. Huh? What are you gonna say, Alex?
Did you read the whole thing?
Yeah, they come best to. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
never mind.
sympathizer.
Oh. Yeah, it really wouldn't work.
Okay. Well, she will pick up the flower, and she smells it, kind of smiles, and sticks it in a pocket of her apron so the flower's sticking out. Then she grabs up the money, and she points. They went down that alley over there together.
Thank you.
And Roach sometimes hangs out in that alley.
Thank you, my lady.
Anytime. And since you were a well-paying customer, I'll even give you. She gives you your quart in like a big wooden jug. The jug's on me, and
Thank
she'll put a cork stopper in the top of it to keep the milk safe.
I'll stash it in my cloak somewhere.
Okay. Just like Mom used to make, right, Mort?
Yeah, but she had 6 tits, so
Cow with 6 tits?
He was always telling his brothers and sisters to move over.
Ba-dum-bum.
all right. So the next time I see you in person, I'll fucking block of cheese at you, damn it.
Cool, we're meeting up in Wisconsin.
No, maybe we need to meet up in fucking Brendan's place this time.
Ooh, that'd be
Sure,
nice.
come on up, guys.
I'm planning that 1 year I am gonna drive the fuck up that way.
It's a long drive.
Yeah.
Where you at?
North Idaho.
Oh yeah, it is a long drive.
It's pretty up here, though.
Only problem is coming up there, I wouldn't want to leave. Till winter
That's
hits,
possible.
and I'd be like, no.
Out.
Was it 500 degrees there now?
Oh, God. We actually had a new record high last week. It was like 106.
Holy shit.
Oh, screw that.
And nobody up here has AC.
Oh wow. That's
So, yeah, it just, most of the time it doesn't get hot enough for air conditioning. So the best we had was we all ran down to the basement where it generally stays, 60s.
yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
I was trying hard to keep the pigs alive because, I mean, it just got hot fast for no damn reason. And
That's getting crazy.
yeah, it's nuts.
You're talking to those Canadians, push some that cold down, damn it.
We're not getting that much cold either.
no, it's been pretty warm up there.
Well, it's 110 here now, so.
Screw that.
You can keep that shit.
Oh no, my bad. That's in Phoenix. That's about 90 something right now, I would guess.
I think it's like 70 here right now.
Shut up.
Hey, we are getting a tropical storm hitting tonight early
Oh,
tomorrow.
that's true. That's true.
Oh, so it's not a hurricane anymore? That's good.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's a
No,
bonus.
at least that's good.
Yeah.
But okay, so you guys have an alleyway.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's see what we're. Okay, it's an alleyway.
Uh,
I'll take a peek.
maybe. Yeah, take a look. See what I see.
It's actually a rather long alleyway with no obvious doors or exits off to the sides. No obvious ones. It doesn't mean there's none. There are a few windows, but they've been bricked up. And you can see straight down to the other end of the alleyway, and it's like 100 feet away. So you can see a street down there and some traffic. And there's some garbage here and there, some refuse, horse crap, food going bad, few crates and barrels that are busted up here and there. You do see, you won't even have to roll for this. There is a figure huddled up on the ground about halfway down, about 50 feet from you. Appears to be an old man dressed in dirty, ragged clothes. And he's sitting on the ground with his knees up and his head down, his arms on top of his knees. He's just sitting there.
All right, I'm going to pull out my mace, but not my shield.
Ooh.
And I'm going to start walking over to him.
Tom
Go
will
ahead,
interrupt you. Just let me handle this.
All right, I'll pull out my great axe since he's doing that shit.
Does the guy notice us?
He doesn't look up.
I'm going to say, we're going to do this your way. And if it doesn't get me anywhere, we're going to do it my way.
Well, that's very good. But if we do it your way first, then we can't do it my way. So try one, then the other.
And I'll let him go ahead. I'll step aside.
Yeah, even when you guys are talking, he doesn't look up.
Tom will walk up to him, bend down. Father, are you thirsty?
My name's Pain and Fane. No,
Stab that motherfucker.
He lifts his head up. His eyes are red. He's got a gray beard. There's like pieces of food and insects in it. His eyes are blurry. Father, I'm not your father.
Well, Mom wanted my child support, so I came to get it.
Oh, I don't have any kids. That's an impossibility. I couldn't have any kids.
Well, are you thirsty? Perhaps hungry?
Yeah, I could use something to eat and drink.
Well, I've got some rations and some milk. Will that work for you?
Milk.
Yes, unfortunately, my wine cask has run dry.
I'll take the food. You keep the milk. Only babies drink milk. He kind of looks around. Holy shit. What is that fucking thing? He's looking right at Mort.
Oh, that's just a mort. Don't worry about him.
All right, you said something about food. What kind of food you got?
Yeah, I'll pull out a packet of travel rations.
Pork, pork.
Pork. He'll take it. Does one of you fellas have a drink for an old man?
No.
Nope.
I'll pay you for it. Let's see. I got some stuff here in my pocket. Here, he takes out a rusted, bent arrowhead and throws it in the ground. Is that enough?
Yeah. I will pull out the jug that I got from the milkmaid and cast minor illusion on it. And the
Okay.
illusion is going to be taste.
Okay.
It's going to taste like wine.
No, he loves you now.
But he looks at it. He's like, "That's milk."
Taste it. It's a special dwarven spirit. Milk from the targ beast who they feed wine to all day long.
Cream of cinnamon guy.
And then they ferment it. They turn it into. They take the milk and they apply some things to it, and it makes it an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, there is fermented milk, and that just sounds gross as shit to me.
Ha!
I-
Gutbuster.
I know there is.
Yeah, Battle
Yeah,
Ranger
that is-
Gutbuster. It's goat's milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've even heard of it being done with horse's milk.
Mongolians used to do that.
Yeah. He'll take it. He kind of looks at it. He takes a drink. It's not chilled, but it'll do the job.
Hold 1 second. I'll press to digitate the milk cold.
Ooh, that's a nifty trick. Oh, he's going to sit there and guzzle the milk down.
Now, friend, could you help us with a bit of information?
What do you need?
My friend here has looking for a friend of his that's went missing.
Lots of people go missing around here. But nobody bothers me because I don't bother anybody.
Yes, but people that don't get bothered generally see things that people who stick their nose in places they shouldn't don't.
Well, that's usually true.
Now, I've got, and Tom will flourish his hands, and he's got 3 gold coins spaced between his fingers.
Ooh, gold.
Good information is worth good gold.
All right. What do you need to know? He starts nodding off like he's going to sleep.
Master Gunder,
Who? What?
Sullivan,
Oh, what?
he wants to know what information you were looking for.
Have you seen a thief named Roach?
Yeah.
You know where he went.
He points up.
And I'll look.
There's top of a building, actually 2 buildings since you're in an alley, and then there's sky above it. These are 2-story buildings, by the way.
Is there a ladder or anything like that?
There is not. Though,
All right,
give
gonna
me
need.
go ahead.
I'll roll insight to see what he means first, and if I fuck it up, then
Advantage.
that's it.
I'll give you advantage. Help you out on that.
19.
He means the rooftops.
Do you know where he hides out?
He stays on the rooftops around here. I think he's got a tent up there or something. I've never been up there.
How does he get up there? Just climb the wall?
He's got a rope. He keeps the rope tied up or hooked up there and puts it down when he wants to come down, and then pulls it back up when he gets up there.
Can
He's
we
not.
see the rope?
Do what?
Can we see the rope?
I don't have it.
No, I mean I'm asking you, Ty. Like,
No,
can
you don't. You don't see a rope at the moment.
Okay.
It's like he's not the only one. Sometimes there's other people up there with him.
How sheer is the wall? I mean, is there finger holds or anything?
It's fairly sheer, but it's brick and it's older, so it's crumbling in places. So yeah, you could. Somebody with a climbing speed could probably get up there.
Hey, Mort. Care
Yeah.
to pretend I'm a dwarf?
Sure.
Give me a boost.
Oh, thought you meant you want me to crack you in the head. All right. Yeah, I'll
Dwarf turkey.
I'll give you a boost.
How tall is Mort?
Thing.
Is he like 7 foot or something like that?
6'10",
And what's your strength?
16.
Yeah, you can pick him up.
All right. I'll just put my fingers together and toss them up.
Okay, Tom, give me either an athletics or an acrobatics roll. I'll let you decide which.
Acrobatics it is. 21.
Okay, you land on the rooftop, easy enough, without looking foolish or hurting yourself. And yeah, there's a flat roof stretching out in front of you that seems to be made of wooden boards. And yeah, there's like a little tent somebody has spiked into the boards about 50 feet away from you. So a good little distance. And the front of the tent it's a small tent. It's only big enough. It's like a one-man pup tent, basically. And when you land on the top, there's somebody sitting on the ground in front of the tent smoking a little like corncob pipe. And when you land, he's looking straight at you.
I'll make a deep bow.
Oh, shit.
Hello.
He stands up. He's human. He looks like he's in his early 20s, probably.
I've,
What do you want?
I have
didn't
a
do
business
it.
proposition.
What?
I'll pull out a couple golds, hold them up. So I heard you were a fairly reliable sort of getting information.
Maybe.
Well, you're hard to track down, I have to say.
That's on purpose.
Oh, my lips are sealed, sir.
What do you need?
Well, is there a way? I have 3 friends that are down in the alley, and I'm kind of worried they're going to get mugged. Can I get them up here somewhere easy so we can talk?
No.
Well,
You
do
could
you happen to be the Mr. Roach?
Maybe.
All right. Well, in that case, my friends are looking for a compatriot that vanished a few days ago in this vicinity, and I was wanting to see if you happen to have seen him at some point.
What kind of compatriot?
Well, he's more of a compatriot to the guy that's in the alley down below. If you know, he's kind of big guy. It's got a funny little amulet thing of his office with the whatever church or thing.
Church.
Yeah.
What church?
Paylor? One of the churches. I'm not a church going man. I can't keep up with them.
Okay, so somebody's missing from the Church of Paylor. I don't know anything about that.
Oh. Master Sullivan, can you describe the gentleman?
What?
Your friend. What does he look like?
Don't really describe the robes that he'd be wearing. You know, acolyte of Hextor.
I thought you said Paylor. I'm sorry, Master Roach. He's an acolyte of Hextor.
Oh, he's gone. He ran. As soon as Sullivan said the word Hexter, this guy dropped his pipe and took off running away from you to the other side of the roof.
All right, how far is it away?
He's probably about 70 feet from you.
Eldritch Blast.
Rolled a hit.
No. The floor beneath his feet in front of him.
Okay. It's a wood floor. You'll do some damage, but it's not going to be enough for him to fall through, probably.
I'm just wanting to scare the shit out of him.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead and roll the hit anyway.
Okay.
See how close you get.
That will be a 12.
Okay, it's not as close as you would like, but it's around him. He does not hesitate. He gets to the other side of the building and jumps.
All right. Guys, meet me on the other side of the building, and I'm going to haul ass after him.
All right. I'll start running.
No, dash.
Running.
I'll take the other way.
Okay. I don't think we need to go into initiative just yet. Who went around front and who went around back, so to speak? Let me see, which way is he going to go?
I'm going around back. The other two can go around.
Which way's cleaner?
Front.
I'll go around front.
Yes.
I'm probably gonna go the opposite way that Sullivan goes, so I'll go around the front.
Sullivan, you went around back?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going around back, and you almost run into this guy.
All right.
Or a young, disheveled human in leather armor.
I'll grapple or try to.
Shit. Give me a grapple roll. Your athletics against
12.
Yeah, you've got him. He's a little squirmy, but you managed to grab onto him.
Okay, I'll push him against the wall.
He starts screaming, "Rape! Rape! Rape!"
That's the last thing you should be worried about happening to you.
And down the street, you hear somebody yell, "Nobody gives a shit!"
I'm surprised somebody didn't say, "Cool, can I join?"
When
The
Godfrey
beggar in
comes
the alley.
Are you charging?
Would Mort hear that?
Yeah, you probably would.
All right, I'll come around the corner and I'll like you're gonna talk, and I'll pull my shit out.
Godfrey's gonna say, no one cares if you're getting raped, honey. What you're supposed to say is fire. Yell fire. People come and take care of fires because they want their
Fire!
to burn down.
Fire! Nobody
He's an
gives
idiot.
a shit.
All right, I'm gonna punch him once.
Oh,
Rolled a hit. Shouldn't be that hard to hit, but
13.
you hit.
4
Barely.
points of damage.
Okay, he takes it. He's got a bloody lip now. Tom, you're still up above. You can hear. You can even walk over and see this if you want to.
And I'll fucking shake him against the wall, and I'll say, "Get your shit together, or else you're gonna be one of the many bodies on this fucking city."
All right. While they're doing that, can I check out the tent and see if there's anything in it? Like any evidence of this guy?
Give me a investigation roll.
Nope. That's going to be a 7.
You find a little bag, like a coin purse that's got 45 gold coins in it. And you see another little smaller bag that has some brown powder in it. And then there was the pipe that he dropped, and it's still kind of smoking a little bit.
Can I sniff it without inhaling? Can I pull a Bill Clinton?
What?
It's kind of a burning cinnamon sort of smell.
Would I recognize this from the powder that I saw Sullivan purchased earlier? Okay.
Yeah, it's the same stuff.
All right. Well, I'm assuming his rope is tied off to the side of the building up top.
It's actually it's coiled up.
All right. I'm gonna toss it over the side and go back down.
Okay, you can do that. I won't even make you make a roll for it. But yeah, downstairs he's got like a busted lip and blood's going down. He's like, what do you guys want?
I want to know where one of my acolytes went.
What's an acolyte?
Basically, like a clerk. Where's the robe?
People
Does
of Hector.
menial tasks.
What makes you think I know anything about a guy like that?
Because people all over town saw you with him. I'm gonna pull out the fucking symbol and press it into his face.
Assuming this is an alley, there should be a rat nearby, possibly.
There's rats everywhere. It's no dice.
Yeah, you can find a rat.
All right. I'd like to cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
and I'm going to ask the rat if I can pick it up, and if so, tell him I'm going to stuff him into dude's pants, and if he happens to bite him, more the better.
The rat.
I think the people are more diseased than the rats.
The rat is like, no, you're not picking me up. Screw you.
I've got some cheese.
So I know what happens. You people pick up rats and eat them.
Oh gosh, no. I've got enough food. I'm more interested in you scaring that guy over there.
That guy over there,
Yes.
the rat will go over and bite him in the foot.
Now, Master Roach.
He takes another point of damage. Ow!
I can have the rat climb up your leg into your pants and bite whatever you have left, or you can give us the information we want.
Look, if I talk, they'll kill me.
Well, if you don't talk, pretty sure he's going to kill you.
And then I'll probably eat you.
Yeah.
Or I might just
Both
eat
are-
you before you die.
Yeah,
Both
but
are being absolutely honest. They will kill and eat you. Well, I mean, he'll kill you. He'll eat you.
he kind of nods towards Sullivan. He's like, but yeah, guys like him, at least he'll make it fast.
Oh no, he won't. No,
I
you're
won't.
wrong.
I will take this rope. I will tie you to around Mort's waist, and then he will drag you around town.
That's still probably easier than what they do to me.
I was
Let the
actually
rat
thinking about
slowly
eating them
eat
right
you
here.
while I heal you.
Mort's gonna pull a dagger out and a fork and like slit his pant leg down and start like grabbing his leg. Like not much meat here.
Mort's got a miniature portable meat grinder with him that he's breaking out. Sausage.
Little mini stove.
Look. Hey, no offense against you and your church, but you guys really don't want to be involved in this.
What are you talking about? Is it the red hands?
Shit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a dead man anyway, whether it's you or them. Sure, it's the red hand.
Insight check.
Yeah.
I'll give him advantage.
Ooh, I have advantage. Sweet.
Who are you giving advantage?
Somebody besides me, please, because I have a +1.
I got
Okay.
a +2 and I already have advantage. But
I got 23.
Boom.
ooh, yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this guy's telling the truth.
All right. They kill him? They take him?
I don't know what they did to him. I just know they took him someplace.
Where?
Okay, he's going to give directions. If I can bring my map up. All right, you guys are pretty much here on the edge of Red Hand territory. He's going to give you directions. Basically, there's what used to be an old city park up here in the northwest part of the city, right in the middle of Red Hand territory. That's where they were taking him. What they were doing with him, I don't know.
Have you been paid to do this sort of stuff before?
Yeah, I get paid for lots of things.
Which factions do you work for the most? Which gangs?
Probably the Red Hand, I guess, because I live near their area. But I mean, I've done a little bit for the Teamsters and the mayor's office, and even other people from time to time.
So, if you were given a way out of the city, would you take it?
A way out of the city.
Yes.
I can leave the city anytime I want. I could just walk out the gates.
Okay, apparently Sullivan, he's too stupid to leave. Do what you want. Tom will turn around and walk away.
No!
Mort with me. I'm going to start pulling them into the alley.
All right.
He's look. I can guide you there. I can take you there.
He'll also warn the Red Hand when we're on our way.
No, I can't do that. I wouldn't do that. Just the opposite. In fact, if you show up without me, they'll attack you. But if I'm with you, they won't attack you because they'll think you're my friends or whatever.
Have I ever told you that I'm a fan? I'm a fashion critic.
He just looks at you like, "What the hell is a fashion critic?"
I like to let people know whether or not their outfits are currently in style.
God, you must love Tom's outfit.
No, I didn't know you were whatever that is.
And I want you to know that those shoes are so 3 years ago. Can I get a wisdom save?
He does not make it.
You know what? Maybe we'll just hold him here and let him get mocked to death.
That's 4 damage! 4
Oh.
psychic damage!
Oh, he winces and grabs his head. He's like, "Oh, I stole those shoes off a dead guy."
Mort, grab him. He's not escaping his torture.
Oh,
I grab him by the back of his neck.
no. I can help you. I can do jobs for you.
Keep going.
And that shirt. Oh my God, that shirt. Who wears cheetah in the summer?
Oh, he got a 16 that time.
I think that's a pass.
Yeah.
I'll headbutt him in the back of the head.
You do what?
I'll headbutt him in the back of the head.
Give me an attack roll.
Poor guy.
Tom is just going to head back out and talk to the milkmaid.
That's fine.
Let's see. Good. Do you get advantage if you got somebody grappled?
No,
No?
he's not restrained.
Okay. It's an 18.
That hits.
Okay. Are we doing for killing or subdual?
I don't care.
Oh, okay. He's gonna take 11 damage of bludgeoning.
He did. Yeah, the back of his skull cracks open, blood pours out, and he drops to the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna use the fork and the knife to pry his head open a little bit. I heard this is really good if you get it fresh.
You need a nice bottle of Chianti and some fava beans.
You got some? You got some?
I'm gonna give the body to him. I say, Godfrey, if you want some gold, check the tent. There might be some in there.
So yeah, Godfrey will go up and investigate the tent just to get away from the smell of brains and prestidigitate his clothes because.
Well, there was 45 gold, which Tom found. I don't know if he took it or not.
He did.
Oh, okay.
So you
That's
don't
fine.
find any gold. There was a pipe and half a bag of curve. I don't know if Tom took those either, but
Oh, Tom took everything that you mentioned.
oh, okay.
So if there was anything else up there, you guys would have to roll a better investigation than that.
Now
So
you're not
roll
going to
him-
find it. You're not going to find anything else.
I'm just glad
Did you-
not to be near the odor of brain.
All right. So we have a location. Now we just have to get there.
This stuff's great.
Oh.
Nice and warm, squishy. It's kind of like mashed potatoes, but a little earthy taste to it. Kind of coppery. You want to taste, Godfrey? I'll wiggle a little piece on the fork.
No,
I've seen
no.
some fucked up shit, and that's made the top of the list.
He just shrugs.
Godfrey's actually going to climb down the other side of the building. That way he can specifically stay away from Mort eating this dude's brain.
I'm gonna meet up with Godfrey before we hit the main street and join the crowds. I'm gonna say, can you remove this blood from me, please?
Yeah. Yes. Oh. Prestidigitate.
Is your
All right.
true?
On that note, I'm going to go grab something to drink real quick.
Yeah, sorry about that, Godfrey. Business.
It's fine. No, it's no.
Just don't look at it.
Just the smell of brains is not. Oh.
Eat
How
burps.
did you even get the smell of brains? You know what? Forget about it. Just don't think about it. Think about, creamy milk or something.
I don't know.
It's just like soft bacon.
Did you just throw up on my greaves?
No. And he'll prestidigitate the greaves clean again.
Look, let's go. I'm going to look at Mort.
Hey, Carver, can you clean me up? I don't want to look.
According to this, has sort of a sashimi sort of taste raw and a sweet creamy taste when cooked. Just because I need to be tracked on the internet more than I already am.
Yeah. DuckDuckGo, not Google.
Did you see Sandy's
No,
reaction?
I'm waiting for the day that they actually come knock on the door. Mister, you've been Googling some interesting items. And what's your point? Oh,
So-
we need to talk.
We'll regroup with Tom after Mort's done experimenting with that body.
Oh, I'm good. Liver might be good, but I'm full. A lot of brain.
Oh, you wouldn't think so for such a small man. And so stupid, too.
Realistically, most humanoids have about the same size brain. But just because they're stupid doesn't mean they got small or big brains.
Hey,
Mort
Sandy,
would know.
thanks for stopping in.
Hi, Sandy. Oh, she's got to go now.
Hope I didn't scare her away with more eating brains.
So
No,
we
she knows us
regroup
well
with
enough.
Tom after getting precipitated clean and leaving the body.
So Mort eats brains, and you just leave the body there in the alley.
Oh, she left the group. What the hell?
Yeah.
Who?
You should have prestidigitate the body just so they don't have any trace evidence.
It's no dice. We're not worried about murder.
I was gonna say it's no dice. No big deal.
Yeah, but you could start all kinds of interesting rumors about what could have happened to him.
He died. His head was caved in, but it's so clean.
How do you think cattle mutilation starts?
Aliens.
Mind flayers.
Ooh.
There you go. A mind flare rumor and no dice. That would be interesting.
Hired to slay the Phantom Menace.
Can I have
So
a
you-
lightsaber?
No. Okay,
So
I cast light on my rapier. Ha!
it doesn't work.
it's just the tip.
Ooh. Don't worry, honey. It has X-ray vision.
Okay, so what are you guys going to do after you meet back up with Tom?
Well, now the worst, of course, has to happen. We have to go find the Acolyte deep within Red Hen territory.
Yes, way over here.
It's only like 10 city blocks. It can't be that bad much.
It is daytime. That helps.
Helps.
Wait, what was my objective? I only had to find him, right? Or find
Yes.
out where it happened to him?
And it was kind of suggested you were expected to hand out justice if you deemed it necessary.
Well,
Easy
let's
fix. I don't think it's
go.
necessary.
Ah, yes, the justice system. The Hex Store justice system. Let's do it.
Okay. You guys
Where
start making.
on the map would the Temple of Palor be? Just out of curiosity.
The Temple of Palor is actually down here. You can see that?
Okay.
Which is just off of Greenleaf's territory, actually. So while the Greenleaves have a big part of the southern outside of the city here, they actually do have a little bit of area, just a little bit actually within the city, sort of this little triangle here is considered Greenleaf's territory.
It's shaped like a leaf, too.
In Egg Garden, or it's part of Egg Garden anyway.
Imagine
So-
that part of the town just has a shitload of chickens. Fucking roosting everywhere.
Can't
Well,
kill another croaker.
It is farmland outside of it.
You don't attack the chickens either.
That's fried chicken, buddy.
They attack back.
Suddenly, the whole screen is just full of chickens.
If any, the Ocarina of Time has taught me anything, you don't attack the chickens.
Real life taught me something else. But
They
Well-
taste good breaded and fried.
yes.
Well, if worse comes to worse, there's always a shotgun. I mean, not that
Pick 'em
chickens
up
are
and
hard.
wring their neck. So
Well, yeah, you can do that too. But if you're being swarmed by a bunch of chickens,
Flamethrower.
and sometimes roosters are mean, so
they
They
are.
bastards sometimes.
That's why they go first.
Garden hose.
Yes. And you want to
Garden
show
hose
the chickens.
channels them down real quick.
That'll work.
You spray
Okay,
with
so are
the
you guys
hose.
heading?
Sorry.
Oh, I never thought of spraying chickens with a water hose.
They
I
fucking
sprayed a
hate it.
skunk once. I sprayed a skunk once with a water hose. But
All right, let's.
Skunks don't exist. They're called fart kittens.
Anyway,
It's going to be really hard to fucking stealth our way through there, but we should try.
Well, I mean, there's stealth and then there's stealth.
You're going to have to elaborate.
Well, so the one way of being stealthy is not to be seen. The other way of being stealthy is not to be seen as out of place. For instance, if you sneak around and are very stealthy and no one sees you, then that's no problem. But if you're trying to get into, let's say a castle, and you wear the uniform of one of the servants, then no one really looks at the servants.
So, do you have a disguise?
Well, no, I was simply giving you the idea.
But we could mug some of the red hands and
Take the uniforms.
take their uniforms.
I don't think mugging them sounds like a great idea. Kill them, sure, but I certainly wouldn't want them waking up and complaining that someone had taken their uniform and then be able to identify them later.
Mug them first and then kill them because I don't want to ruin their uniforms while we kill them.
Good point.
ruin their uniforms.
Yeah, I mean, blood.
Well, I don't want to show
so
up
hard
with a
to hide.
shitload of stab wounds already in our armor. Huh. Is those your wounds? No.
They were the guy who had this before me.
There's a reason why I have it now.
Let's see.
Well, let's just go on, and if we run into any red hands, that's what we'll do.
Look at us planning and everything.
Okay.
I
So
mean, we could just walk there, but
I think that's the way to do it.
you could even try to take a cab.
If we
Taxi?
walk, how long would it take?
15 minutes, 20 minutes.
actually,
Just
we
walking
totally
straight.
could take a carriage.
You don't think that would be kind of obvious? Characters go through that area.
You could take a carriage. At least those of you who've been in the city long enough know that most carriages don't go into that far back into Red Hen territory because it's getting pretty grimy back in there. That's a pretty bad neighborhood back there.
How
But then
close
again-
are the rooftops?
It depends on. I mean, some are close, some aren't. It's kind of a wide variety.
I don't think we can jump a street.
Sewer system?
Oh,
It's not.
how
It's
bad it smells. Like just
not
like these-
anything where you're at.
So a carriage seems like a good way to just suddenly appear in the area.
Man, that's fine with me. We can take a carriage. It just seems like it's be a little obvious that we're not from that area. If we were planning on stealthy, I don't think that would be the way to start off being stealthy. But what do I know?
Well, then let's walk. Just figured it'd be faster to get there by carriage.
You probably could have been there by now.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys are walking.
We're walking.
You're walking. The further you get into that part of the city, the worse. I'm not saying this is the way you're going, but I'm just like, but the deeper you get into that part of the city, the worse it's getting.
Define what the worse it's getting. Like dead bodies.
Slums.
Danger. Okay.
Yes, you do see some dead bodies here and there.
Coming up with slum.
Even in daytime, there's a few prostitutes out and about who ask you if you want to have a good time. But believe me, you don't want to have a good time with any of these.
I don't want anything prestidigitation won't take off.
Something that lesser restoration won't take off. Everybody give me a perception roll, though, while you're walking.
15.
8.
I hope y'all did better than me.
Plus-
I rolled a 6.
I got 8. I also rolled a 6.
I got
I got 12.
18. 18.
Well,
I'm gonna have my greatsword out, by the way.
like in your hands?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you're not seeing city guards in this part of the city. At least not right now, anyway. There's no obvious sort of law enforcement. You don't see any kind of uniforms or nothing like that.
It makes sense.
But Godfrey with an 18, yeah, you guys are being watched from rooftops.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but our idea at being unnoticed has run afoul of reality.
No.
I mean, you're not noticing any kind of panic. I mean, nobody's like running around or looks like they're getting weapons ready or anything like that, but you definitely have been noticed. But it's kind of hard not to notice Morton Sullivan, to be honest. Well, honestly, any of you, even Godfrey and Tom, are probably dressed too nice for this part of the city.
Well,
We are
Tom's got
relatively
his very
clean.
bright cloak on, so
Yeah, we got a Minotaur, a Jester, a fucking Noble, and then basically a Knight.
Yeah, and does this knight wear his holy symbol out so that people can see it?
Not usually, no.
Oh, okay.
It's usually in his belt pouch.
Okay, you guys are still maybe a block away from where the old city park where you were headed, and suddenly someone steps out in the street in front of you. Oh, they're about 40 feet away. It appears to be a half-elf. Let me see.
Ah, the diplomat.
He's in dirty, old, used leather armor. He's got a scimitar. Actually, it's in the scabbard at the moment. But he steps out and he's like, "Yo, what brings you out of this part of town?"
Well, he's
Looking
just so
for somebody.
pretty.
Oh.
That too.
What'd you say, Sullivan?
We're looking for somebody.
Who are you looking for? Maybe I can help you.
I pull out my holy symbol and show it to him.
Wrong part of town. Church is back that way, and he points back the way you came from.
Yeah, but the action ain't. He was dragged. He was dragged through the back area around here.
Well, I don't want to dash your hopes and dreams, buddy, but if he was dragged back here, he's probably not living anymore. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's up to me to find out, anyways. So unless you got proof that he's dead, well,
Oh, you want proof that he's dead?
sure.
Well, how about you just stay right where you are for the time being? Give me about 10 minutes and I'll be back.
Sure. All right. I'm gonna roll insight on that.
Okay.
I'll give him some advantage.
Okay, well, that one's pretty good. Oh, fuck yeah. Nat 20 for 24.
Hell yeah.
He's totally setting you up for ambush.
Yeah. Let's not be here.
What's the
Agreed.
setup of the area look like? How many alleys are nearby?
Let's see. You're basically at a three-way intersection of old cobbled roads.
Is there a dead end nearby?
There is not a dead end nearby. There are alleys, but they either run over to other streets or they run back to where the park is supposed to be.
How far away from the destination are we, roughly?
Not far, like a block. You can't see it because it's in the middle of a bunch of buildings, but there are plenty of alleys that go back to where the park is. Let me see. Let me screen share again, and I will try to zoom in a little more, if it's going to let me. Maybe even a little more. Okay, let's see. You guys are basically right about here. And the park is this area there. So it's within all these buildings, which mostly look like old tenement buildings. They're 3-4 stories tall. So yeah, even from where you're at, there's a couple of, well, there's alleys all over the place that go straight back in there.
I'll be right back. I need to take a break real quick.
Okay.
And where do we have to go?
That
You're right about there.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're going this area, and here is where you were told.
Is that where they went?
Yeah, he turned and walked. He basically turned and walked up this alley.
I say we follow him. Why not?
Sure.
Let's see. Let me look. Okay, he's a 12th level assassin rogue monk,
Oh god.
and he's the first of 20.
He's the lowest level.
He's the newest member. He just started.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay. No, that's fine. Basically, the guy that you were talking to went down an alley, and Sullivan decided, hey, we're going to follow him.
I said we should follow him.
Question. How wide is the alley?
About 10 feet.
Mort, can you, you're pretty tall. Can you squat down a little bit?
Choppa.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. This is going to be up to Ty. Can I create a minor illusion in front of me that would basically, I'm casting it on myself since it's 5 feet wide. If I walk with the illusion on me, will it destroy the illusion, or is it going to be purely stationary?
It is purely stationary.
Okay. All right. So can I stealth up to the alley and look down and see where the guy went?
Sure. Give me a stealth roll first of all.
Not horrible. 19.
Okay. Now give me a perception roll.
21.
Okay. You do not see him in the alley anymore. In fact, he seemed to disappear. At least the speed he was walking when you last saw him, he should still be in the alley, but you don't see him. However, you do hear people on rooftops above you. You hear them moving around up there. About 3 stories up.
3 stories up. Intelligence check to see if I can guess how many.
Give me another perception roll.
Perception.
19.
You don't get an exact amount, but you're going to guess at least 4 to 5, somewhere around in there, 6 maybe.
Okay. I'll signal to my teammates without saying anything verbally. Hand signal 5, so and so, however many, and point up rooftops.
Tom's flipping you guys off.
Time to get to work.
Damn it.
Oh, by the way, Godfrey, this part of town is really dirty. Your shoes have muck on them.
While Tom was sneaking away, I was prestidigitating my shoes clean again.
Oh, and the ends of your cloak, probably, they have something on them. You probably don't want to know what.
Yeah, he's going to prestidigitate the shit out of his cloak. Dun-dun-dun. Ah!
Is there an angle where we could stand readily that wouldn't be easy shot straight down on us, or they might lose sight of us for a minute?
Probably if you ran away some little distance.
I was thinking about just climbing up there.
I was thinking that too.
It is 3 stories. That makes a difference to you.
How'd they get up there? Rope?
Well, you'd have to go around to the back of the buildings.
Well, I'll go back there.
So you're going to walk down an alleyway?
Well, I'm going to walk beside Tom.
Okay. Let me do this.
Like, I know they're on the roof. I imagine we would be able to see them if we were on the ground.
The guy you initially talked to walked down this alley here. So he was heading towards the old city park. The people that are on rooftops, you hear some on this rooftop, and you hear some on this rooftop there.
So we can come in from the left, maybe?
So you guys are basically in the road here.
Oh. Let's just go around. Like, just take the long way.
So yeah, if we go
Going back this way?
Yeah, we just say, fuck those 2 buildings in general and just go down another building and go into the park.
Like down here?
Yeah.
And up through there?
because it is like a 10-foot space between the alleys, so
Yeah.
the worst comes to worst, we lose some of them. at the building.
Suddenly, everyone knows Misty Step. Okay.
Like, I can jump 7 feet without rolling, so and I imagine that to be a pretty decent roll for me to jump 10 feet.
Yeah, and you're wearing armor.
But they are thieves, so they might be acrobatic.
Everybody give me another perception roll.
Yay! Fuck!
This doesn't have to be that good of a one.
Well, I got 5.
I got a 10.
Nat 20.
Nice.
14.
I'm blind. I'm gonna wind up like that old man.
Alex, do you ever have a character with a good perception?
Mine's +2. I just don't have the skill.
There's this feat called skilled.
Yeah, and I'm not level 4. Dick.
I know.
Oh well.
Wait, you're a human, right? You can take that as a at the first level.
No, I didn't take variant.
Oh, straight human. Yikes.
Yes.
Oh well.
Shut the fuck up, you snake motherfucker.
Okay.
You only look human.
Yep.
You human
Well,
wannabe.
That's true. Those of you who got a 10 or higher, Sullivan is busy staring at his greatsword.
It's so shiny. Come on.
Look at his reflection in the greatsword.
Even though you were in a really bad part of town, as you were walking here, there were still people about and, people pushing stuff in corners and hookers and just pretty bad crowd. Yeah. In the last 2 minutes, they have all disappeared.
Oh, this is no bueno.
It's like a ghost town suddenly where you're at.
Do you ever get the feeling that all of the rats have left the sinking ship and they've just left the people by themselves? Does anyone else get that feeling?
What about boats?
Have you ever been on a ship that when it starts to sink and all the rats suddenly just leave?
Oh, yeah, actually.
So I'm getting that feeling.
I'll take a look around. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Look, we'll move down another block, and then maybe we can climb up on one of the roofs. And by that time, they'll have to catch up to us. Or even better, maybe we just go into the park and break into one of their buildings.
I mean, these look like buildings we could break into.
Easily, actually.
Technically, it is the park, so...
There are boarded up doors and windows on most of these buildings that, yeah, you could probably smash your way through.
We can probably just go into one of these buildings, force them to come, not hundreds at a time.
Sounds good to me. Mort?
Let's do this.
Mort, break into the building.
All right.
So, question: which building are you going to break into? This one?
The third one up.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a fairly large 3-story apartment building. It does have what? Let me check here. Actually, there's not even a door on the front. I mean, there's an opening where there used to be a door, but it's not there now.
And
there's just a short hallway beyond.
Maury is going to change his weapons from the Great Axe to the Morning Star and the War Pick.
Okay. You see steps going up. The steps look usable. They're old. Paint's peeling off the walls and stuff.
Is there dust on the floors, or is this well traveled?
This is well traveled.
Yay!
There is grime on the walls. There's even like some graffiti. One says Shavola was here.
That's right.
Damn straight.
I'm sure there's one that says "Worship the Mighty Phallus."
It's him. He's back. He's made it to the material plane.
There's one that says for a good time call Baron Gray.
All right.
Let's see if we can find roof access. Probably not, but
You going up the steps?
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. You get about halfway up the steps, and there's a little boy that sort of comes around and stands up there. He looks like he's about 6 years old. He's got a diaper on, but it's a well-used, muddy-looking diaper. He's got a thumb in his mouth. For 6-year-old, they don't normally have a thumb in their mouth, usually.
Or diapers.
Or diapers.
It doesn't look like much of a diaper, honestly.
Yeah, he's no shoes, no shirt, no other kind of pants other than the diaper. He's got short blonde hair that's all messed up and kind of muddy, and he's just staring at you guys as you walk up. He is secretly the leader of the Red Hand.
I was getting ready to smack him in the
He's
head,
a
but
fucking gnome in disguise.
He's a halfling. He shaved his feet.
is his feet really
That
big?
would not happen. No self-respecting halfling would ever shave his feet.
He would if
It's
he
no
was-
dice. It doesn't need self-respect.
Maybe he didn't do it. Maybe somebody did it to him. But he's just standing there staring at you guys, watching you come up the stairs if you still do.
Hey, bud. So, can you tell me how many other people are in the building?
I'm gonna kind of walk past him, but I'm gonna kind of crouch.
You're on the second floor. There are more steps that go up to a third floor. And it's like an apartment building with doors up and down a main hallway. They are all shut currently. There are actually doors there. They're all shut. And the little boy takes his thumb out of his mouth, and he's like, lots and lots.
Do you know where?
He points to the doors.
Oh. Are there any places that you're not supposed to go on the stairs?
On the stairs?
Yeah, are there any stairs that you're not supposed to touch?
No.
Okay.
Mom just tells me to stay out of the park in the back.
Where do you live?
There's a room down there.
I'm gonna.
I had to leave because Mom's busy working.
Yeah, that's hard.
For fuck's sakes. Do you have the
Ooh.
key?
That's a big sword.
Yeah,
Keto-
both
Keto-
use it.
Oh, I'm sorry. And oh my God, he is so big. And since you've got a sword and he's got horns, you probably shouldn't be here.
Yeah, neither should you. I'm gonna go over to the kids' room, like the kids' fucking room, I guess,
Yeah.
and just bang on the door.
You hear some movement inside and some goddamn motherfucker. And the door's thrown open. And there's a guy standing there with no shirt on.
I'm already gonna have the sword pointed through the fucking door, like pointed to it.
He's like, yes, sir. What can I do for you, sir?
I'm gonna slide my sword through the door now and point it at him. I'm gonna say, "Get this kid in the fucking room before I kill you."
Okay. It's not my kid, but sure. Come here, Tommy.
Now I'm gonna open the door wider, just so I can see who else is in there.
It's a small room. It's squalid. It's basically a big one-room apartment with a bed over to one side. You see this once you move the door. You see the bed, and there's a woman sitting up on an elbow. She's obviously naked, though she's got a sheet pulled up over her. He's like, "Who the hell is it?" And then she sees you, and she's like, "Oh, we don't want no trouble." And the kid goes in the room.
Good. Stay hidden and don't make too much noise. And I'm gonna pull my sword back and then go up to the 3rd floor.
Okay. Give me a perception roll as they shut the door after you walk away.
18.
Okay, that was pretty good perception roll. You make it about 10 feet, and then you hear "What the hell did you do?"
Oh,
Nope.
more
Godfrey's
so.
on his way.
Yeah,
Tom's after the door now.
time to boot open that door.
Fucked up, boy.
All right, you guys gotta beat me through.
Don't worry, Mort. You can eat him.
So I like how we were fighting the red hands. Now we're just. This is the next main goal.
Stamp out child abuse. One
Mort's
murder
gonna
at a
open-
time.
Mort's gonna open
Yeah.
the door. Who
Yeah,
got hit?
I'm not even gonna stop. I'm like open it. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's not logged. It's not logged.
All right, I open the door. Who got hit?
Okay. You open the door.
Yeah.
The woman is gone, the man is gone, and the child is gone. But standing there in the middle of the room now is a guy in a red ninja outfit.
Oh, that red ninja is so gauche.
With
That
a
same
light.
dude?
No, you killed that guy. It looks a lot like him though, but he's got a light crossbow, and as soon as you open the door, Mort, he shoots it at you.
Slide a hand to try to catch the arrow.
Are you a monk?
No, but you never know
Not yet.
until you ask.
You know what? I will let you try, but here's the thing.
It's poison.
It's got a high DC to do it, and if you fail, you get hit and take damage.
Fair enough.
Okay, roll for it.
15 ain't going to cut it.
No, 15 is not going to cut it. So, the good news is it's only 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And it's not poisoned. So I'm going to guess that now we need to go into initiatives.
All right. I had pre-rolled mine earlier. I don't know if you want to let me use it or not. I'll re-roll it though.
Oh, I don't care. That's fine. You had an 18.
Yeah. Well, I thought we were gonna start fighting right there in the alleyway.
That's right, baby. 23.
23 for Godfrey.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. I actually got a fucking nat 20.
And Tom got a 19.
I mean, that's been like, what, over
Ever.
a year ago since I heard you rolled something higher than a 15?
On initiative.
He does
Oh.
really good when it's hitting one of us.
And just so you guys know, this is a one-room apartment. There is a door. There is a door off to one side. It's probably a closet or something like that. And there is an open window behind this guy. So I'm just letting you know.
No, I don't care. He done fucked up.
How did he fuck up?
He choked
The
my
nin-
ass.
Oh,
And then just like, I didn't hit the kid.
like, yeah.
I'm a bad guy, but I'm not a bad guy.
He was shooting at Mort and actually would have missed until you stuck your hand out.
I protect my friends. And I guess Mort too.
Okay. I All right, it's the top of a round. It is Godfrey's turn.
So it's a wisdom save.
Okay.
Wait, are you sure that's red? It could be salmon.
Ooh, it could be salmon.
He did not make it. Wow. He rolled.
Kinda
It's
looks
not
like
pink.
salmonella to me.
It's not pink.
Knock, knock. Who's there? You.
I don't get it.
That's why he's laughing. It's hideous laughter. This is
Oh.
a bad joke.
Oh,
So, Tasha's hideous laughter. So he's now prone and laughing uncontrollably.
Okay.
oh, this.
And then I will step out of the way.
It's Tom's turn.
Somebody refresh my memory of what Tasha's hideous laughter. Is it
Uh,
broken when somebody damages him?
I don't believe so.
I think they get advantage on the save immediately after.
Oh,
But they're still prone until their turn.
But I go last, so don't.
so don't. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
in that
prone
case-
and incapacitated. For the moment, anyway.
Just for shits and giggles. Fairy fire.
Oh my god.
Okay. What is fairy fire? Is it wisdom?
Dex.
Dex.
Oh,
It's an area of effect.
okay. He's now glowing.
All right. And bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself for a D6 of damage. Just
How are you doing that?
healing light.
Ah, okay. Mort, it's now your turn. There's a red ninja on the floor laughing
I got back
and
4
glowing.
hit points.
Nice. Kill the ninja. All right. Well, first attack is with war pick. An advantage. This will be a 22.
That'll hit.
He'll take 9 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is with Morningstar. That'll be an 18.
That hits.
That'll be 9 damage also.
Okay.
And let's see, bonus actions. What do I got?
Wasn't the
Yeah.
second attack your bonus action?
Oh yeah, I was. I'm done. Sorry.
Okay. It would now be his turn, and he still does not make his save. Or actually, he got a save for taking damage.
Uh-huh.
So he gets another save because it's now his turn, or it's the end of his turn. He got a 15.
That makes it.
Okay, but it's the end of his turn, so he can't do anything.
So he spends another turn prone anyway.
Yep. And it's now Sullivan's turn.
I'm gonna close the door and I'm gonna open it.
There's a scared-looking man, woman, and child standing huddled together in this closet.
Who hit the kid?
The man says, nobody did. I just slapped my hands together like this.
Does the kid got a welt on his face?
Give me a perception roll.
12?
19.
12.
No, the kid does not have a red mark on his face.
Does the woman?
No.
Okay.
Does the guy?
No, he doesn't.
That'd have been funnier.
All right, then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna attack the guy with my greatsword.
Okay,
21 to hit
that hits.
for a total of 9 points of damage.
Yeah, you guys keep doing this 9 points of damage stuff. And everyone give me perception rolls.
Ah!
17 plus 3 is going to be a 20.
Bye.
30, 20.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Tom's got a 17.
Okay. Everybody who got 12 or higher. Just now, you hear footsteps on the stairway way below you, and running footsteps, and you hear running footsteps on the stairway above you.
All right, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action. I'm gonna tell those 3 to close the closet.
They will close the closet. So basically, we're back at the top of a round, and Godfrey, it's your turn.
So old boy is still laughing.
Nope, he's not.
Oh, so he's finished laughing now. Good.
He is done laughing. He's still prone, though.
He's still prone.
And he still has Fairy Fire on him.
Yep.
So I am actually going to draw my rapier and stab him.
Okay.
Holy shit, he pulled out his weapon.
And with a 19, I'm pretty sure I hit.
You hit.
Advantage is great.
Of course, I lost that D8, so we'll never know what that was. For a total of 6 damage.
Okay.
It's not nice to hit. I don't know why I said that, but and I will give a bardic inspiration to Moore.
And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm the one getting hit.
Oh, good point. Sorry.
So it's now Tom's turn.
Can Tom peek into the hallway real quick?
Tom can look into the hallway, yes. There are, coming from downstairs and coming from upstairs, are a whole bunch of red ninjas.
Just like the red ninja we got on the floor in here?
Look quite similar. It's a very dark red, which, by the way, is a similar color to the robes of the priest of Hexter. That could be coincidence. It could not be.
All right. How far down the hallway are we?
You're about halfway. You're like
About
right in the
halfway?
middle. Yeah.
All right, so it's not like the end room or anything.
No.
Okay.
Though there is a window behind the guy you all are wailing on, and the window, goes out to where that park area is. It's behind the building.
How far away is the door next to, like, just past this room?
Oh, like 20 feet down.
20 feet down? Gonna cast Minor Illusion on the door, and they're going to hear the sounds of basically what's going on in this room is what I want. Is that doable?
To some extent. Basically general fighting sounds.
That's what I want. I don't want exact duplicate.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
All right, and I'm going to shut the door back. Is there a lock?
There is not.
Okay.
There is, but it's busted.
Okay. Guys, we got lots of company, and they're coming down the hall shortly.
I know. Proceed with the killing.
No,
right.
no. The guy on the ground's like, no, you can surrender anytime you want.
You could come with us and become part of our fantastic little group if you would like.
Done.
He dies.
Done?
He's dying.
Okay.
It's act-
The part of the trial is Mort gets to eat one of your fingers.
Who's Mort?
Me.
Like I need to ask. Of course. And it's actually Mort's turn now.
Hmm. So we're still killing this ninja?
That's what Sullivan said.
All right. Let's see.
Wait, is it blood red?
It's darker red. It's darker than
okay.
that.
All right. I'll hit the guy on the floor with the Morning Star. It's gonna be
He's
a
still glowing,
21.
so remember your advantage.
Right. 21 with advantage.
Yeah.
He'll take 7.
Okay.
Hexor clerics are called Hextorians.
And then I'll hit him with the War Pick. 15.
That just hits.
Okay. That'll be 10 damage.
Okay. He's looking in pretty bad shape, though he still looks like he's got some fight in him. And he's laying on the ground, and he's like, motherfucker. And then he casts a spell and disappears. And everyone make perception rolls.
Did he just cast invisibility or misses it? I got 19. I got 17.
14.
22.
2.
Anybody who got 15 and above, as soon as he disappears out the window, you hear a voice say, "Oh shit." And then there's a crashing sound like something heavy hitting the ground.
The idiot Misty stepped out the window and forgot there's no ground there.
The wrong way.
It's either that or lay there and keep getting stabbed and beat on.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a lot of
yeah.
fall damage, though.
Yeah. You hear a motherfucker. He's limping away. Let's see. Outside, you hear a smashing sound. Sounds like a door being kicked in the room next to you. At the same time, or like just a half a second later, something heavy slams into the door to your room, but the door holds because somebody got a shitty athletics roll.
And was not smart enough to try the door handle.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Come on. It's a raid, sort of, kind of. Sullivan, it's now your turn.
I'll go to the door and I'll say, "Here, let me help you," and I'll open the door and attack him.
Okay, yeah, there's a whole bunch of guys standing out there dressed up in dark red ninja outfits.
You know what? I'm not gonna attack him with my greatsword. I'm gonna kind of just lower my hand, the sword down, and I'm gonna just reach out and I'm gonna cast inflict wounds on him.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that was so fucking close. I got 23.
Oh, yeah, you hit.
I don't have this many dice, so I'm just gonna use the dice roller here. It's gonna hurt his feelings. Oh, it's gonna hurt his feelings. 30 points of damage.
He drops.
Oh,
Beautiful spell.
Anyone else want some?
It's not their turn yet, but one of them's like, no, thank you. You can shut the door and we'll be on our way.
I don't have any more item interactions, so that's my turn.
So we're back to the top of the round. It's Godfrey's turn.
So there's a whole stack of people outside the door.
You see 2 more plus a dead one that, but you can hear there are more out there. You just can't see them. But you see two more guys in the doorway.
Okay, so I'd like to put the edge of the because I also would like to fairy fire.
Okay.
But I would like the edge to basically keep right along the hallway, so I catch as many people in it. So it's a 20-foot cube. So the edge on the hallway on our side, so that it catches the entire hallway and the people that went in across the hall, or as much of that as I can.
Okay.
And it's Dex saves DC 13.
Not made. So a bunch of people are suddenly glowing. And they're like, oh shit.
Tell me what I want to know.
You haven't asked a fucking question yet. You just opened the door and killed a guy.
He's not dead. He jumped out the window. Oh, you're talking about this guy.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy I
Yeah,
turned
that
into
guy.
the guy turned into a withered corpse.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can heal him if you would like.
No, he's dead.
No, he's dead.
I was lying to them.
No. It's
So
like,
what-
yeah, we heard a kid got smacked up here, so we came up here to take care of it.
Yeah, we took care of the guy that did that.
Wait,
Oh.
you want to help with that? They're in the closet.
Oh, great. So now it's
Yeah,
Tom's.
That's my turn.
Okay, it's Tom's turn.
Clearly they're aggressive, so
No. They do have scimitars out.
well, that's aggressive enough for me. Sullivan was within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Sure,
somebody?
it's not that big a room.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And they're
I was
glowing.
just thinking if we could unite under the banner of fighting against domestic abuse, that'd be great.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
In No Dice.
Yes.
That'll be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
There's going to be a lot of single parents.
Yeah, Sullivan, head of the Department of Social Services.
All right, that's going to be 5 points of damage. Now, I do have a question.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
What about it?
Do I roll it?
Not for Eldritch Blast. No.
Okay, because the wording was not really clear. It just says an attack.
I've never heard of.
I hadn't either, but I was reading it before the game, and I'm like, I'm going to have to ask Ty about that.
I'm pretty sure it's ranged weapon attacks or melee weapon attacks with finesse.
That's what I thought. But now I'm going to take up precious game time.
Looking up.
If you can read it afterwards, and we'll just continue on. I'm just going by what's under the sneak attack thing than D&D Beyond, so it may not be accurate because they've never had a typo or anything left out before.
Yeah, it just says the attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on D&D Beyond, and yeah, it doesn't say that on D&D Beyond. Yeah, it just says an attack on D&D Beyond. They left that out. That's pretty important.
Yeah, I thought it was because Airden always had like ranged weapons for her sneak attack, and I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe I'm misremembering. But
No,
they changed it.
The book. I'm not going to bother looking it up in the book, but I'm pretty sure it's like Alex just said. It's
Yeah, I'm perfectly
we're-
fine
we're
running with
ranged
that. That's the reason I asked.
Okay. All right, you hit a guy. He did not go down though. But it's now Mort's turn.
All right. Well, she's getting crazy.
Sullivan is in the doorway, though. You could shove him
Yeah.
aside or whatever if you want to.
So, as my bonus action, I'm going to use Giant's Might, which makes me into a large creature. So I grow to a large size.
Okay, you can do that, but I just want to point out you're in a 20 by 20 room with 4 other people.
Right.
Actually, 7 other people if you count the 3 in the closet.
Right. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that shit.
At least get out in the hallway before you do that. Jesus.
Well, you're in the
'cause
way.
my next words, I don't want it to be, oh my God, his junk's in my face.
Is it weird to say that it wouldn't be the first time we've seen it?
No, it wouldn't be weird.
It wouldn't be the first time tonight that you'd seen it.
No. So I guess if I move up next to Sullivan, would I be able to attack anybody?
Yeah, you can hit a guy through the door if you want to.
All right, I'll do that then.
Sullivan the Meat Shield.
So
I have only the second highest HP pool.
So first attack is a 17.
That hits.
It's the Morning Star. That's 5 damage.
He's dead.
Would I be able to reach another one?
Yeah, there were 2 right there.
Okay. And the next one's a 15.
That hits.
And that's a War Pick, and he takes 11 damage.
Damn, and he's dead.
All right. That'll be it for me.
Okay, it is now their turn. And I need everybody to make a perception roll.
God damn these perception rolls, man.
There's
I
lots of sneaky-
so suck at these things. 11.
18.
Okay. Everybody who got a 16 or higher, there's nothing you can do about it, but at least you'll know it's coming when it hurts. There is suddenly someone climbing into the window. They're not climbing into the room. They basically put their hands up and pull themselves up to the window. And then that person, they're sort of sitting in the windowsill. They are going to cast a spell.
Fuck.
And let's see. I need Mort to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
Don't forget you have a Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, I do? Okay. So what is it, a D8?
I think it's still a D6. Let me
Yeah.
double check.
Yeah.
It should be D6.
All right, so altogether it's a 17.
Oh, you actually make it.
Oh, shit.
So the guy in the window is like, damn it. And then he just drops out of the window.
Oh, that's too bad. I was getting ready to fucking headbutt his ass out.
Oh, no. He was not going to hang around for that kind of thing.
You headbutt. I was
Wait,
going
was
to
that
Eldritch
charmed
blast
person?
his ass out.
It was not Charm Person.
Oh.
It was a related spell,
Oh, no.
but it was not Charm Person. Okay, out in the hallway, suddenly 2 more guys step up. And they've got scimitars. One's going to swing at Sullivan. One's going to swing at Mort. The one that swung at Sullivan only got a 10, so he's going to miss. The one who swung at Mort got a 5, so he's going to miss. And now we are back to the top. No, it's Sullivan's turn now.
Tell me what you did to my acolyte.
What's an acolyte?
I'm going to pull out my cross again. Or not my cross, my symbol.
Okay, you go to church. So what?
I'm going to stab him. 19.
That hits.
Oh, that's only fucking 7 damage.
Oh, you didn't kill him. He's hurt badly, though.
He was carrying this with him.
Oh, yeah, that guy. He's downstairs. We were just getting ready to let him go.
Yeah, it's inside like a motherfucker right there.
Yeah, I'm going to have to insight that one.
He's bullshitting you. You don't need to roll on it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, unless Sullivan has a bonus action or something, or movement.
Well, I did. Oh no, they filled in the 5-foot gap from the front door.
Yeah, but there's basically bodies piling up there, so.
No, that's my turn.
It now is Godfrey's turn again.
Godfrey is going to go over to the window, kind of peek to see if the guy just dropped down or if he's just let himself down far enough that he couldn't be seen.
There are 4 red ninjas on the ground below the window, and they appear to be having a discussion about something while pointing up to the room.
4 red ninjas.
Oh, and one of the 4 has been cut and beat all to hell.
I know who that guy is.
The guy that's been cut and beat all the hell. How
Yeah.
far away are they?
25
30,
feet.
25 feet. Perfect. I'm gonna holler out the window and go, "You even bleed ugly." Wisdom save.
You only got a 12.
2 damage.
He's like, ow! It's like, damn it, that's why we wear red, so you won't see it. He's mean. Kill that one last. And slowly.
You can't wash red in hot water. Now it looks pink.
Damn it.
And I'm going
I
to.
knew we should have wore all black.
I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Sullivan.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Tom, it's now your turn.
All right. I'm assuming there's another body somewhere standing in the way near Sullivan.
There's
Or more.
there's 2 guys in front of them in the doorway.
Okay.
And there's 3 bodies there, actually, on the ground.
Well, let's change it up. Let's go short bow.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That's going to hit. There's a wounded one and an unwounded one, if it matters.
Unwounded.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him.
It's going to be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And where is it?
I think you get sneak attack for that.
Sneak
can't you?
attack.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I do.
Yeah.
It'll be another 5 points of damage.
He drops.
Okay. Bonus action. Just so, Godfrey can feel the joy of having it for a change. Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, okay. Mort, it's now your turn. You got 1 really badly wounded guy and a pile of bodies in front of you.
All right. I will smack the little dude. Let's see. It's a 24 to hit.
Yeah,
And he takes 10 points of damage.
he goes down. He
All
had
right.
2 hit points left.
How many are in the hallway?
A bunch.
Hmm.
Like, more than 10.
Oh. Hmm.
It's kind of a full hallway, but none of them are right in front of the door at the moment because there's a pile of 5 dead bodies in front of the door.
I'd rather keep that the way it is. Let's see if I have any other shit I can do. No, I think I'm good with that.
Okay. It's now the bad guy's turn. And down below, on the outside, one of them's going to cast something. I need Godfrey to make a dexterity save.
Well, let's see how this works. Oh, I'm
You got a
proficient.
bardic inspiration.
And
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's not going to help. I'm going to assume even a D6 Bardic Inspiration isn't going to help my 8.
No, probably not.
Not unless you roll a 6. Come on, baby.
Nope.
Oh,
No, I'm just going to go ahead and take that.
Yeah. Okay. You take 4 points of radiant damage as a flame-like radiance comes down from above and hits you.
Ouch!
But it's radiant damage. It's not actually fire damage. And then after that, the 4 guys down below the window move away from the window. And things go quiet out in the hallway. Though you can still hear a little bit of movement and breathing. But you do hear a voice say, "Look, you're trapped in there. You're surrounded on all sides. Throw down your weapons and come out with your hands up, and you might live to the
I
end
don't
of the
think
day."
you know who the fuck we are.
Well, sounds pretty good odds.
You just put more in a target-rich environment.
Are you intimidating them?
Well, I did just tell him that
It's
the-
actually, it is Sullivan's turn.
I can give you advantage if you want to.
Yeah, I'll step out and to the hallway.
Yeah, there's plenty of guys. There's like 7 or 8 guys in one direction, 7 or 8 guys in another direction. They've all got scimitars drawn. They're crouched down, ready for action.
Are they still glowing?
They are still glowing.
Oh, I forgot to roll for concentration. Thank you for reminding me. 14. Good.
So
But they didn't attack on their turn.
they didn't?
No. Well,
Look.
I mean, unless you count the sacred flame that hit Godfrey. But no, they're. You step out. They talked basically on their turn.
All right. I already told you what I wanted to know. If you guys don't want to talk, then you're all going to have to die.
What is it you want to know?
An acolyte of Hextor was dragged over here about 3 days ago. We don't know what happened to him.
He's dead. Like you're going to be
Wow.
if you don't put down your weapons.
Wrong answer. I'm going to run over and I'm going to attack the one side.
Okay. All right. No.
24 to hit.
Yes, a 24 hits. Did you go
That'd
left
be-
or did you go right?
Right.
Okay.
10 damage.
That guy drops.
And am I in melee with anyone?
Yeah, you're in melee with like 7 guys. Well, only like
That's
only
a big
like-
hallway.
well, now there's like 2 other guys next to you.
So it's a 15-foot hall?
It's more like a 10-foot hall.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of squeezed together.
Yeah.
All right. Then, yeah, I'm not going to move. That's my turn.
Okay. Top of a round, it's Godfrey's turn. Sullivan just went out and had a conversation with the enemy and then killed one of them.
Oh, well, I mean, that's something. Double check the range on Vicious Mockery. Might be able to get another rock on it. Guesses.
Even your spells suck.
Yep, 60 feet. So, do I know which one cast the Sacred Flame on me?
I swear
Yeah.
you need a spell sniper with that shit.
Yeah, you saw him.
Yeah, unfortunately, Spell Sniper requires a damage roll. So,
Oh, some bitch.
Yeah.
or I totally would.
Yeah, they moved.
Um,
they moved a little bit further away, but they're just inside of your range.
Godfrey's gonna lean out and scream, "Even your God thinks you're ugly!"
Oh, he got a 17 on that one.
Ah, damn it. And then I will hide back inside.
And he yells back, "Yeah, at least my spell hit." It's now Tom's turn.
What's the building made out of?
Mostly
Shit.
brick.
Mostly brick.
The outside is brick. The inside's mostly wood. And
Okay.
some sort of plaster.
We didn't start the fire.
Not yet. If
Actually,
somebody
we-
accidentally catches on fire, I mean, you know.
Yes, a tenement building full of people.
Actually, I think only Tom's character would have a problem with that.
Well, it's his
All right.
action. He wants to burn it down.
Just looking for avenues.
Just
All
saying,
right.
the building's only full of domestic abusers and murderers.
And children
Yeah.
that we literally started this fight over because somebody smacked back some kid's ears.
Well,
All right.
if it makes you feel better, we can grab the kid, go to the roof, throw him to the other building, and then burn the building down.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the collateral damage of all the surrounding buildings.
It's Red
But-
Hand territory. We don't care.
Should just drop straight down.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Ty.
Welcome to being chaotic good.
All right. Well, let's shoot another one with an arrow, whichever one's in front of Sullivan.
Okay.
Oh, he's on he's on the hallway.
He is out in the
going
hallway.
out into the hallway.
Okay.
Putty?
You have to climb over 5 bodies, but you can do it. Or stand on them, basically.
Stand on them. 19 plus 4 is 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Sail to your god for me.
See, 5 points of damage plus the sneak attack is another 5 points, so 10 points of damage.
He drops 2, so there's only 1 in front of Sullivan now. Are you staying out in the hallway?
Nope, I'm ducking back into the room.
Okay. That's probably good because it's now Moort's turn.
Oh yeah. All right, so I'm going to move to the staircase that's leading up to that group.
That will be the left.
All right, so I'll go there and I'll attack the first guy.
He's like, no, him.
Do I get? Are these guys fairy fired?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's 60. That's a net 20. All right.
Oh, he's dead. He's
All
dead.
right. Okay, so I just smash his head in, and then I'll attack the other guy, or whichever one's next.
Yeah, there's another one next to him. And he just saw what you did to his friend.
That's gonna be a 15.
That'll hit.
All right, that'll be 11 damage.
He goes down too.
I'm like, I'm gonna eat all of you.
I take it you're staying in the hallway.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay, it's the bad guys' turn. The 4 guys who are outside, I'm just going to say Godfrey sees this through the window. They run back to the building, and looks like they go in a door. So they've entered the building. The guys out in the hallway that are left, both on left and right, are making strategic withdrawals back towards the stairwells. So they're basically disengaging and moving backward. Because they've seen a bunch of their buddies killed, and they don't see any reason they should have to do it.
And the guy in front of them's clearly a psychopath.
Which one?
Yeah, exactly.
The guys in front of them are clearly psychopaths.
And then from down below, you're going to hear a new voice say, "Okay, hold the fight. Hold the fight. You guys
Okay.
want out of here?
Depends on what you tell me next.
What do you want me to tell you?
Well, one of your goons just told me that you killed one of our guys.
Is one of your friends dead up there?
No, you from our church.
Which church?
Church Effect Store.
Yeah, he's dead.
I want the guy who killed him.
Why?
I want his head. And I want the symbol of the acolyte who died.
That's been thrown away, along with his
Well,
robe.
give me some sort of proof.
We don't have the body. We don't have his belongings.
Then just give me the head.
Suddenly downstairs you hear a, "Hey, what are you doing?"
That's fantastic.
And then a head wrapped in red gets thrown up the stairs. And the guys who withdrew and are over by those stairs are just like, "Holy shit, that's Bob."
Fuck you, Bob.
They killed Bob.
Well, I'll sling the sword over my shoulder and I'll pick up his head with the other hand.
Yeah, they're backing away, giving you room. In fact, their guys are going down the stairs.
So, I'll basically say I got one more thing to attend to, and I'm going to go back into the room.
Oh crap! Okay.
So when we heard the kid gets slapped and him getting yelled at, which voice was it, male or female?
Oh, it was a male voice that yelled at him.
All right, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna run him through with my sword.
Daddy!
Fuck.
No, he doesn't say that. Roll to hit.
Okay, we all know that kid doesn't have a clue who his daddy is.
Yep.
23.
Definitely not more.
Yeah, that hits.
I don't know. There might
11
have been
points.
He's
a
dead.
nothing under the hair.
He's dead. He only had 8 hit points. The woman starts screaming frantically.
No. Relax. You
When
still
he
get
got
to take
baby.
his money.
Moore's like, I'm gonna eat that baby. No.
Get in my belly.
Godfrey's going to tell her, no. You still get to take all of his money. You just don't have to do anything else for it. I mean, get rid of the body, but that's it.
I'll throw the body out the window.
Oh, look at that. Mark did it for you.
Well, he was naked, just about.
Oh,
So
I'll be like,
Yeah.
ma'am. I'll nod to the lady, ma'am. Don't leave the room. Start kicking the bodies out of the way of the doorway.
yeah,
Close the door.
I'll give her 10. I'm gonna give her 10 gold. I said, at least get him some fucking pants.
It's like, yes, 10 gold. 10 more experience points closer to the first level. She's like, okay.
I got what I wanted. I'm out of here. I kicked the bodies out of the way. See you
Okay.
later.
You guys are going downstairs?
Yeah.
Yep.
You will find that majority of the red ninjas are gone, though there are 3 of them still standing down there. They're just wearing daggers. They're kind of standing off to a side. And one of them is like, you could always come to work for us.
How much you pay?
What do you want?
Was it a fucking wage?
More just smiles. I'll think about it.
Get paid by the hour, starting from 8 till 4.
Monday to Friday.
What do I got to do? Kill people? All right.
Yeah. But after he'll say that, he's like, if you don't come to work for us, we'll be sending people after you.
Then we'll be right back where we started, won't we?
Oh, they'll be a lot tougher than the ones you face today.
Well, make it a good sport, I guess.
I suppose so.
If
Have
you want
fun.
to do business with the church, you speak to my priests. I don't mind getting my hands dirty.
That seems obvious. But I don't think we'll have any more business with your church. Not that you'll see coming anyway.
Oh, isn't that fun?
And we're supposing you people are the ones who broke in our safe house last week.
You got
Was
broken
it your
in?
safe house that got broken into?
Oh, goddamn it.
And
There
you
was
killed a bunch
safe
of our
house?
you killed a bunch of our people there and drug off a couple of them.
Yeah, but don't take that one personally.
What'd you do with the two you took away?
Drop them off somewhere.
Where?
Mort, you got any of that jerky on you?
Sure do, buddy.
I don't. You really shouldn't eat that, especially if you're a good character.
I'll pull out 5 different kinds. What color you want?
Just regular beef.
He's like,
Well, I don't have any particular allegiance, so I tell them the building.
But if you're really wondering about who took them, you should probably go ask the mayor.
His eyes kind of light up. The mayor.
Oh,
That's
did
not
somebody
exact-
mention the mayor?
Or at least his
Is
High
Inquisitor. Yeah.
Oh, the mayor's inquisitor. Oh, that's not exactly a complete surprise. But maybe we will be paying a visit to him. To both of them. Well, this wasn't a total loss. Embarrassing, but not a total loss. At
Hey,
least
if you
we
want to
learned.
fight for sport, I'm game.
Perhaps another time.
All right. Well, my job here is done. I'll get out of your way.
Word of warning, keep your eyes open in that alleyway you patrol.
Right.
Don't let you walk out.
I'm going to be walking with more. I'm like, I think that was a warning. Wow. That was the nicest thing I've ever had happen to me in No Dice.
So where are you going from here?
Well,
Well, if you guys want to get paid, you might as well come with me.
As we're heading back out of the territory, can Tom be taking mental notes of where things are as far as buildings?
Oh, and Tom, don't say anything nice around my guys. They don't want to hear it.
Yeah, Tom can kind of do that.
Okay.
The streets are still empty, at least in the immediate vicinity of where you were. Once you get a few blocks away, you start seeing traffic again.
I feel like Red Hand territory is like zombie apocalypse territory, but with just bandits instead of zombies.
There may be some truth to that, at least today. And everybody give me perception rolls.
Ugh!
I'm so good at those.
16!
No.
Oh, shit. I got a 14.
23.
21.
And that's a net 20. I don't if you want to
Well,
give
the 23, yeah, you notice as you guys are leaving the territory that you're being watched from rooftops. But you also notice that they're being very good about it. Because the 23 made it, the 21 did not.
Tom will turn and give a bow as we step out of the territory.
Tom will get a middle finger flashed at him.
As he turns around and walks away, he'll moon him.
Ooh. He's giving me his backside. That would be advantage with my bow. That would be sneak attack damage. But they don't attack you.
Feel like that's happened in the movie.
It probably has. And by the way, yeah, most of you guys, especially Sullivan and the Moort, you do have some blood and guts on you. Not that you care.
Don't
Hey,
clean it.
Godfrey.
No, don't do it.
All right.
Need proof.
Okay, yeah, you get back to the temple, and it is definitely past their time, so you can see the high priest. And
I'll show him the head, and I'll tell him that we pretty much fought the gang on their turf. We killed about 6 of them, made them back down for the information that we wanted, and we made them pass up the murderer.
6? That's
you killed more than
understating it.
Well, probably.
you killed.
We had 5 piled up in the doorway.
Yeah.
You killed 9 of them and hurt 2 others, one quite seriously. Okay, the church will take this. They are definitely not happy about this. You killed a bunch of them. They're going to have to think and talk about what to do because traditionally they've always gotten along relatively well with the Red Hand. I mean, not had any problems with them. Now they have.
Well, it's definitely. I assume it's definitely odd for them, the Red Hands, to kill a Hexorian.
It is.
I told them that they wanted to talk business, that they need to talk to you guys.
Okay.
But once they delivered the killer of one of our own, we left.
Did they tell you why they killed one of ours?
No. I think it was just an incident that happened with a scheme. A petty thief named Roach pulled him aside and led him to Red Hand territory for whatever reason.
I think so. Godfrey's going to speak up and go, I think it's probably more that they were really interested in figuring out where that lieutenant went to. I would assume that it was part of the them trying to find if maybe the Hexorians were the ones involved in the disappearance of their lieutenant.
Are you saying this in front of the high priest and stuff?
Yeah.
Sullivan.
God damn it. Godfrey.
We give you a lot of leeway and a lot of freedom. Not that you're not deserving of it. But there's that old saying, you don't shit where you eat.
Mort, what have you been doing?
Me?
So you've brought problems to the temple.
No.
No, you told me.
He created a problem, and using a broad brush, the Red Hand were painting the entire city. In fact, he kept the problem from continuing to work its way up the ladder of Hexor.
One, give me a persuasion roll.
I give him assistance.
Yeah, what he said.
Lost one. 16 is going to be decent. 16 plus 5 is a 21.
Okay. Very well. The pay was initially 100 gold each, but since you had to go through some troubles, we will make it 300 gold each. So each of you gets 300 gold and 300 experience points.
Woohoo!
For that matter. Oh, and this isn't over. In fact, it's probably just beginning.
Probably.
Sullivan, you're not in trouble for the moment. But please do not bring your outside situations to the temple.
I'm a little confused. You told me to hand out justice where it was deserved.
Oh, no, you did right by that. And it was deserved. But if what your friend here was saying was the truth, they kidnapped one of our own. Because of things you were involved with brought them here. But perhaps that's not the case. Perhaps it was just a random thing. However, it sounds like the mayor's office is involved.
Right.
So there's probably going to be a street war coming soon in the next month or so. That will be very bad. And we're going to be involved in it and have to choose sides.
Why is that a problem?
It's not. Except perhaps financially. But in the long run, these things usually pay off.
Win-win.
So perhaps we should thank you for bringing this to us. But, okay, very well. You've been paid. If you and Mort will go back to guarding the back exit in the alleyway, we will send you out food and drink.
Sure thing. Might have to go get a longbow.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
He's like, we've got a temple armory. We can get you a longbow. Just go pick one out.
I'll take a heavy crossbow if you have one.
Yeah, they got a heavy crossbow. They'll give you quiver and quarrels.
Word.
All right.
And I suppose if you see anyone dressed like the Red Hand, just kill them.
Wow. That's terrible, but good news.
Is that official?
Well,
Officially
you probably
unofficial.
don't want to participate in that, but I have to.
At least temporarily, from our church's point of view, yes, that will be official.
Please give me a couple days' notice if that should change.
We would try to.
When we leave, when we go back to the back alley, I'm gonna talk to Godfrey and Tom. I'm gonna say, you two should probably lay low. Like, I know you're staying at the Church of Palor, right?
I work there occasionally.
Well,
I would say stay there.
you should probably avoid going to that place if you actually care about that spot. Because now that they know who we are, they're going to be looking for us.
I'm surprised you guys didn't try to loot the bodies.
They're all just watching us loot their friends. You asshole.
I
Well,
thought about it, but We're on the way down.
I mean, they did kill one of their own and throw his head up to you.
That's true.
And I'll extend that offer to, well, I'll say that to Godfrey too. I'll say, be careful. They are watching us now.
And truth be known, you actually don't know if the guy whose head you got was actually the one who killed the acolyte. They could have just picked somebody. It's like, somebody's got to go.
Well,
Gonna be
it's still good to make them choose to we got to end the fight. You've got to die.
Oh shit! I knew I should have called in sick today. So, I guess that's the end of tonight's adventure.
Cool.
And
Nice.
so, not enough to go up a level, but you at least got some experience points.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting there. I'm at 1,832, so another 900.
I'm around there.
Yeah, decent haul. And I will remind everybody, if you want to do some things in Discord to make a little extra money here and there, you're more than welcome to do it. Though we kind of took care of some of that at the beginning tonight.
I mean, more. The red hands are coming to us, so we don't even have to chase them down. We can just shoot them from the alley.
Works for me.
Yeah, you've got bows now.
Yeah, they're on the rooftops. We just pick them.
Yeah, but they're no longer going to send guys with 9 hit points after you.
We're start shooting
Still.
javelins at these fuckers.
Still, if they show up on the rooftops or in the windows or the alleys, we'll just be like, pew.
They might just show up and say, look, here's 2,000 gold. You guys fight. Whoever lives gets the money.
What's stopping us from just killing you and then taking the money?
I'm 20th level assassin.
The alert thingy?
I'm a 20th level undead assassin.
You already killed us by then.
I just wanted to see you fight first. Yeah, I'll just wait for you, one of you to kill the other, and then the one that's left, I'll just finish him off. He'll be weak at that point. All right, I'm going to end the broadcast.
The money was useless. Get him.